Big Daddy, wake up!
What's going on? Are you okay?
Oh man, I was having the craziest dream. I was doing this like live show podcast thing, and it was me and Anthony and Daryl and Rich, and like Dom was on it, his buddy Matt, Jimmy, you were on it, Allie, Angie, Lauren, Rachel, Holden, Elaine, Mikey, Cristiano, and Anthony. Dale Dub was on it. The Plumber to the Stars, Kevin, Gary, Big John, Dave from Bowhunter Planet, Dante from Detroit City Distillery, Anthony's cousins, Andrew and Ryan, neighbor Stacy and Katie, Tia, Jarrell, Ryan Galinsky, and even Lanatime was on it at the Hilltop. Then we got call-ins from Mima, College Football Joe, Tex, Elihu Foistel of all people, Wooden Shoes Jim, and a bunch of email and chat from Gagu, Mr. Dale Dub, Quentin, Double D, Chris Pena, Putt, and even your Aunt Debbie.
Well, yeah, that's your show, The Numbers Guys.
Well, yeah, I know that. It's just that Rich wouldn't stop f***ing with his microphone.
You have problems. Go back to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, well, what is going on? Numbers Nation.
Classic.
Hey, that wasn't bad. Hey, Dad, says somebody. Who is that? That's, Kayla. Kayla saying hi to her dad. He's over there.
Kayla.
He's not on the screen yet, Kayla, but he'll be here in a little bit. What was I going to say? Hey, if you're listening to us on YouTube, man, oh man, it's great to be with you. If you're listening to us live on YouTube, please feel free to chime in the chat and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're listening to us simulcast live on WBCQ The Planet, that's 5130 on your shortwave dial out of Monticello, Maine, USA.
It's a blowtorch.
It's a blowtorch, 500,000 watts. Do you believe that? We upgraded from 50
That's sick.
to 500,000.
You can
Check
hear
it out,
that down
Middle
in
East.
Texas.
That's hella a lot of megawatts.
That's a lot of
Gigawatts, you might say.
How many gigawatts is that, Dose? You know? Can
It's
you do
quite a
some quick-
few. Maybe 1.2-ish,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, anyway, you can send us a transmission report if you can hear us to Numbers Guys at numbersguys.live.
Okay.
Yeah, transmission
different.
report if you can hear us on 5130 Monticello, Maine, The Planet. Numbers Guys at numbersguys.live.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's
We have a
trying to
special
not get
guest.
on camera, this guy.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to guess this is Darko. I don't even know
I
who
didn't
this
think
is.
so. You can see him. Wait, he actually is an actual person.
For a moment, he'll be on the show.
What's going on, buddy? How are you? You want to sit down and say something? No? Okay. All right. Darko's here.
He prefers to be behind the scenes.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I never met the guy, but just his presence, I felt like it was Darko.
There you go.
Oh, you never met him?
No.
No kidding.
I saw him standing there, and I was like, if that's not Darko, then I don't know who's
There's
doing
no
it.
other Darko. He fits the mold. That's Darko.
We've heard Rich talk about his early memories of the Hilltop. I think he was talking about Mr. B's.
It could have been a different
No.
place altogether.
No, Darko's never been here when I was here. Believe it or not. I didn't come enough.
No. Well, I'll tell you what. We have an exciting show planned for you guys tonight for our 100th show. We're live at the Hilltop Bar.
Century
Crazy.
Club, right?
Century Club.
Wow.
Best open so far to the show?
That's,
You think so?
You saved the best
Yeah.
for the 100th show.
You actually looked very tired in that clip. Like you would just
Good
look
acting.
up.
So did you wake up in the middle of the night to...
He's a method actor.
Or did you use makeup? Or was
That
that
was
like-
actually at 10:30 p.m. I hope nobody looked at the clock because anybody that knows me
Yeah,
knows
you never
I wouldn't
sleep.
have been sleeping
You
at
never sleep.
10:30
Oh,
p.m.
yeah. I was going to ask if you asked Casey to get up at 4:30.
Yeah. No. But she purposely did not wear any makeup in that. She said, "Oh, I hate to do that, but
Didn't even notice.
it looks pretty authentic." Great show tonight. Where? What did I say? The legendary Hilltop Bar.
The
Did I say that already?
legendary Hilltop.
The one and only Shelby Township.
Daryl's
Michigan?
might have mentioned the burger once, twice, or
So
15
your
times.
favorite go-to after the show, right?
This is
You
my
two?
yeah. We've come here quite a few times after the show,
Pretty much religiously.
and
I'd say.
in the fall, the kitchen is going to stay open until later.
Now there's a sign back here that says new at the Hilltop is the Vanilla Java Porter. Did you have any input on that?
No, I haven't. I binged on that a couple 4 or 5 years ago, like hardcore,
Yes.
and not so much lately.
Okay. Well, I know it's been mentioned in episodes 46, 64, 82, 99.
What's the best beer on tap here?
Oh,
I gotta say, personally, probably Two Hearted.
Jim's going to say Two Hearted because every
That's a
time I come in
go-to.
here, he always gets it. Absolutely. I'm not a big draft beer guy. I don't know if I ever mentioned that before on the show.
I think you did last week.
But you know what I've been drinking?
What's that?
Here? Only here?
You tell me.
Pabst Light.
You don't have it right now.
No, they're out.
Oh.
They're out.
That's a can, right?
Yes.
I rarely order that when I'm out, but it's good. I like it. I don't see it too many
Yeah.
places though, right?
No.
Yeah.
This is the only one I know of. So, yeah.
All right, good story.
So,
we're off
like
to a
that?
good start.
Do you guys
here.
all think, looking back 2+ years ago, that we'd be sitting here? It was ambitious, right? To make it 100.
100. Jimmy, I think, prefaced the whole thing by saying 3. We were looking for 3.
3.
3 episodes.
Is that where most podcasts go off the rails after 3?
What I given the stat out before. I thought it was 7.
7 is
10,
like
no, 10.
Or is it 10?
10. 10's the number.
10
that's
is the magic
what, like
number.
10?
99% fail.
99%.
Oh,
So
I thought it
100
was
shows
3.
got to be like 0.0001.
I think Jim said that
success
as well.
rate, right?
Yeah, it's tenths of a percent make it
Yeah.
to the 100 mark.
That's amazing.
And then
That's
obviously it's one in a lottery ticket that make it with 700 subscribers.
good. Yeah. You need a lottery ticket.
People
to
keep
going.
We
keep
just
going.
enjoy each other's company. What
Yeah.
can we say?
They're gonna. They have a bet for us on DraftKings.
Oh, they do.
Do they really?
To make it to 1,000.
Make it to 1,000
Yeah.
plus 15,000.
I'll throw some.
That's 150 to 1.
I'll throw some loot on that.
Some pizza money, as they
Pizza
say.
money, yeah.
Pizza money,
Burger
beer
change.
money? Sure. Well, we're going to have a ton of our star-studded guests on throughout the show tonight.
Mixing in. That's nice.
Going to be mixing in. We do have some time constraints though, because we have 2 hours of airtime,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we got to adhere to that.
We're
Is
not going
that
to get
due to
everybody
battery?
in.
And
That's
Power
due to the
issues.
amount of airtime we have on the planet.
All right. Well, before we start, I pulled a Darrow combo gym on my trip. So
Okay.
when I say that, I shopped the clearance department, but not at Kroger
Huh.
for your guys' gifts this weekend.
A little
Okay?
higher end.
A little
Like,
higher end.
5 below.
Now, Lauren said, "Why did you not get one more?" And I said, "I don't know, because then we would all have been matchies." But
You don't want to match with us?
for $10 each,
Oh, that's
and
sweet.
I went all the way to Orlando to get you
To
guys
get-
Blue Jay hats for
So-
$10 each.
You're
So-
kidding me.
Wait, you went the furthest away from Toronto,
Thank you.
like in the U.S. possible, to get Blue Jays.
That's
That is
right.
Oh, those are fresh.
That's nice.
Can't beat
Incidentally,
that.
yeah, thank you. One of my favorite sports logos of all time.
I do like
One
the
of the
Blue
better
Jays.
ones,
I do
right?
like the Blue Jays.
My
you know?
favorite city
Yeah.
in North America,
That's
Toronto.
weird. But
Toronto.
yeah, cool. Well, thanks, man.
Oh, no
Appreciate that.
problem.
Appreciate that.
Yep. Just
Thank
wanted to get
you.
that quick out of the way.
I like it.
'cause- yep.
Thank you, sir.
Actually,
I thought it was funny that I was in Orlando and I was buying Toronto Blue Jay hats.
that is pretty funny. I also got you guys something. It's not quite as elaborate as a hat, but while we were up in Elk Rapids, Michigan, the home of Shorts Brewing, I did grab you guys some Shorts
Oh, I was
Brewing
wondering what
Thank
these
you.
were.
koozies. These
I
were
think
these were
beautiful.
$1. Those were
Perfect.
Nice.
$1. So
Shorts.
you went a little overboard, Rich, but
I feel like, yeah, I got $9 equity. That's okay, though.
that's
I
not a bad deal.
I was over west side of the state, Founders, and I went into the gift shop there,
Okay.
and I had shirts all picked out for you guys. I'm like $30.
No, that's
That's why I spent on the hats.
Save that for the 250th episode.
Yeah.
250.
I'd rather have the $90.
Yeah. No,
Oh, $30 each.
I didn't even buy myself a shirt.
You didn't buy yourself a shirt while you were there?
I got that kind of.
How'd you like
point.
that? That place is pretty nice up there, isn't it?
Founders, very nice.
I think you went there a
good
few
food,
days in a
too.
row, right?
3 days in a row. I
Okay.
should get some sort of mileage.
You went there 3 days in a row?
Like a streak medal or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 days in a row. You were talking about. Oh, Rich was talking about Vanilla Java Porter.
Yes.
What are they famous for there at Founders, Rich? KBS, I
Yes.
think it is.
KBS.
They have 5 different ones if you go in-house there.
yes. They
And
got the
one of
nitro.
them's called Ice Latte.
Mm.
Very good. That's why I had to go back the third time, because I found it on day 2 in a sample pack.
That was your favorite?
The Flight.
Okay.
And it was delicious.
Was
it
it?
was much lighter than all the other KBS, which is very dark.
Huh.
You
Now,
know,
a lot of
KBS?
people like
Yeah.
the,
I'm familiar with it.
the nitro KBS. Like, I don't like that, though, because it's a flat tasting beer.
It is, yes. That nitrous makes it kind of creamy, but also no fizz
No
to
fizz.
it whatsoever.
We're fizz guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you guys are ever in the area, check it out.
Great place.
KBS Iced Latte.
Ice latte.
I will
Oh,
check that out.
U.S.
Delicious.
Hey,
11.
1-0.
I want to say 11.6%
I think,
alcohol by volume.
Mrs. Tones would like something like that. She likes
it out.
lattes. So.
It's still a beer.
Still beer,
but
but some
yeah.
latte
You said
action.
6 point something percent? Those are
11
usually
point.
high.
I
Yeah,
think it was
11.
11.6.
Oh, okay.
I want to say.
Yeah, 11 points.
Regular KBS, I believe, is 11 flat.
Yeah, they're all up there.
Yeah. So
Nice.
check it out.
Hold on 1 second there, guys. I'm just trying to get it so I can see the chat. Got to see the chat. I think is Putter in Houghton Lake? Did he say that?
He was going up north, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No, actually, it was Alexandra LaRocca saying, "Watching you guys from Houghton Lake, Allie, we miss you." Although I just saw you not that long ago.
And you're going to be seeing her next week.
and next week for the whole week. So,
well, hello, Houghton
Alec-
Lake. I will be joining you guys tomorrow late night. So if you're still up, crack a beer when I get there.
When did they leave?
They went up Monday, and I'll be joining them tomorrow night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. And also, Allie says, "Love latte." She loves a
Oh,
latte.
you better get over there.
Yep.
It's in Grand Rapids,
Michigan,
Michigan.
the home of rock and roll. Well, Grand
And
Rapids. Is
that's
home of Gerald
one of
Ford.
our newest sponsors, the Grand Rapids
The Griffins.
Are they?
Tourism and something else department.
And Allie also said she can't wait for Vegas. We got to get a hold of our girl here because she's got our libation.
Oh,
Back
she's got.
there.
Oh,
we got the libation
Yes. Yeah.
up, fired up there.
Yes. And I also got to get our first guest of the night over here too.
Who's on the first on the docket here?
Libation is going to be my bride
Okay.
because she had a hand in this libation.
Okay.
So you didn't. You went to Grand Rapids.
I did.
You went to Florida.
I did.
We went to Elk Rapids. That's where we were. Home of what did I say? Home of shorts. Tones, did you go anywhere?
No, I'm saving up for next week.
Gotcha. you went to Lake Orion for the
Yeah, I
pub
did a
crawl.
pub crawl with you, which was
Yes.
it was an epic night.
Epic
Yeah.
night. Epic
Yeah,
night.
that was probably worth 3 days of my life of the amount of drinking I did.
I think so.
3 days at the end. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Slashed off the end.
Yeah.
Like my 97th year is going to be cut short.
Those are the worst years anyway. You really
Yeah.
want those last years?
It'll be like 3 years the Lions win the Super Bowl back to back to back.
That's a good point.
and
That's a
then
good
kick,
point.
right? 3 and down.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Dubs is going to go on recon here and take care of this for us.
Yeah, we got to have libation.
Yeah.
That's
gotta
part
have
of
libation.
the. Is it that part of the show?
It is part of the show
Okay.
every week.
He's not going to get
Every
lights.
week.
He's going to hug
Oh, just going
Darko.
to say hi to Darko. By the way, we got AMW22 in the chat. He says K Dog. Everybody wants a piece of K Dog. He
Who
is going to
doesn't
be
love
on.
K-Dog?
He is going to be on next
Alright.
after we do libation. So
Okay.
he will be on. All of his fans are on. He's a big draw.
Yeah, I like
K-Dog
K-Dog.
is.
He's
Yeah.
got a good plumbing tips.
He does.
for,
He has a ton of good plumbing tips.
I forget
He
his
said he
name.
would come out of his normal territory to come fix my plumbing if I needed. So-
Yeah, kind of guy he is.
Hopefully our Insta's open during that. So I know there's a lot of DMs during that.
We got a ton of DMs, man. It's going to be such an exciting show. It really is. We've got normally I say this at the beginning, but I had a different intro today. So we got our libation. We got trivia coming
Trivia.
up. I'm doing smush words. Rich
Oh.
loves that.
Oh, that was his
That's-
favorite trivia.
yeah.
It's over my head.
What's that? We need a bottle opener. Bottle opener, 5 glasses or cups. Yeah.
I thought you said to avoid cups with these headphones.
Oh, he's got the ice.
Oh,
Ice mugs.
Darko's
oh,
got it.
Darko's got it.
Look at
Darko's
that.
got it. Let's see.
He does nothing
I'll
is
tell
served
stuff.
here under 36 degrees.
AMW22 says best
We like it
plumber
cold.
in town, and Kayla says yes, he is. A lot of support for
Thank you, sir.
Plumber to the Stars. Thanks, buddy. And then I just need my wife, and let me do this intro while we try to locate her.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the numbers, guys.
All right, and we are back at the Hilltop Bar, and a special, I shouldn't say a special guest appearance, but an appearance.
Our first appearance tonight on
Yeah.
the 100th episode.
Ooh, somebody
Congratulations.
else.
Do we know who is the?
Let's put those on
You
backwards.
know
I
this,
got
right?
that. Yes.
Who is the first guest ever on our show?
Let's say Dale.
Yeah, I think it might have been Dale.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty sure. He'll be here later on, too, by
Do
the
you
way.
have like every episode, like our guests were on like
I don't.
episode 62,
No.
60, 72?
We really need an archivist is what we need for this because
Yeah.
it took me quite a while to go find it.
Like if you did a show by show, had like a spreadsheet. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes, what
Like
we
the-
talked about.
Yeah.
And also a special shout out to Darko
Thank
who
you.
sourced this beer special for us for the show, even
Okay.
though we were there. He sourced this specially for us tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to unmute you. How you doing? Can
That's
you hear us?
okay.
There
Hi.
you are.
I do love the name Porta Potty Party.
Porta
Party.
Party.
I'm not sure I like that name for
What
a
you
beer,
want
but-
to switch it?
Who doesn't love a Porta Potty?
I mean, there are times it's needed,
It's needed.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that's a little gross when you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah, but sometimes you can have your biggest relief when you find one of those.
Oh, no.
I
know, when you're out there.
agree, but not sure I want to drink the beer that was brewed from it.
Well, here's the deal with this, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put this up here on the screen real quick. Well, first of all, sponsored by, of course, tonight, the Hilltop Bar. That's where we're at.
No question.
That's
Yeah.
If you're in the area,
If you're in the area, come on
Come
by.
on down.
Good.
Come on by. Love to have you. Love to see you. But this is Short's Porta Potty. Now, here's the deal with this. This is 17.5 alcohol by volume, 20 IBUs, and 13.7 is the alcohol by weight. What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay. But the real deal with this is they were challenged to create a 20% beer for their 20th birthday, but it wasn't ready. I think they're on 25 years now, right? Is that what it is? So they threw that beer into French oak red wine barrels, and they waited, and they waited, and then 13 months went by, and then this is what came out of that barrel. Again, 17.5%
Wow.
is your ABV on this.
This might be the most
Holy hell.
ABV I've ever had.
Yeah, this one's gonna.
this is.
this is
what
going
you
to be
just tasted.
terrible, isn't it?
Have you had
I
have you had anything higher than this
I think
alcohol?
Captain
don't think so.
Morgan's has less alcohol in it.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
Yeah.
pretty.
17 and a half?
17 and a half.
Well,
Nerve
cheers, everybody.
Yeah,
To
cheers.
100.
Hey, cheers to 100.
100.
And again, thanks to
Thank you,
Darko
guys.
for
I can see
sourcing.
the-
Congrats, guys.
See the red in the lights here.
I
It
feel
smells-
special.
We love
funny.
the acting, Casey, and for the intro.
I got to
See
see
how you feel after you drink this.
No,
Your Bob
you guys
Newhart
saw
special.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's as
Whoa.
bad as you would expect.
It's
like it.
actually
You like it.
Oh my God.
doesn't taste that bad for that much alcohol, though. I'll be honest.
Don't taste good, Tony.
Well,
You don't like it?
No.
Remember
I'm
how
kind
we
of digging
were-
it.
I
Does
can't do
anybody
that.
feel it slightly tastes like a porta potty smell?
Yeah, it's got
Now,
that.
don't say that while I'm drinking.
Yeah, it's got some of that.
Doesn't it?
No, not really, but it's got something else that's equally
Like
as
when a
bad.
porta potty's really hot. Okay, now mind you, I was
Oh,
just no, I
it's
was
even getting worse. Now
I
I'm
was
getting sick
just
already.
in one. We went to Torch Lake, and they had one at the beach, and I had to go. So, you know what I mean. So I went in, and it's been
Use the
years.
lake.
No, that's what Jim said, but it's a sandbar, so it's waist deep everywhere.
do you think people would
So-
know if you were sitting down in the sandbar?
Yes,
That's what you were doing.
Absolutely, I think
Yeah, okay.
so. But this is the taste of this is like it smelled in there.
Yeah, it's a sipper. Anybody that could put this
Oh.
down.
It's a bold flavor. That's
I
for
don't
sure.
even think.
It kind of reminds me of the level of what's the alcohol that's they serve at like Brown Iron? It's like the barley wine or whatever.
I think this is going to be similar to that.
got to be up there.
No.
With
Yeah.
that stuff.
And
So
I
like-
love red wine, and that.
Hardcore,
No,
like German
no,
beer,
no.
right?
It's
High
not like wine.
alcohol. Like
Yeah. Well, and the
If
other
you're
thing,
in Munich or something, you'd be
say
drinking
if you're a eunuch, Tones?
Munich.
Oh, Munich.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the I'm gonna put this back up here again. The flavor profile is blueberries, strawberries,
My ass.
Are you getting that?
blackberries, raspberries.
This is the one where they get the bears,
That's a,
defecation, and then
they
Turn
take
it
all
into-
they take all the berries out.
yeah, they
strip
turn
it
it
out.
into.
Well, I mean,
out
you
of the
can-
dung.
You can taste that it's been like in a wine barrel. I mean, it's got that vibe to it. But
Is that what that is?
yes,
Yeah, you could. It does have like a boxed wine
yeah,
Oh,
it's
see,
flavor.
To
like
me-
yeah,
Franzia.
yeah,
too
Franzia.
many.
Like a Franzia?
Yeah.
Notes
Yeah.
of Franzia? Is that what
I
Yeah,
you're
don't,
getting?
no.
I don't get that at all.
Like
I get.
if you get like a really inexpensive red wine.
Boone's Farm.
I'm getting
I'd rather have Boone's Farm.
Chinese food vibe.
No?
Some
Chinese.
Chinese food ingredient.
MSG?
It could be
I was just thinking-
MSG, and it could
Oof.
be something that's that they cook with that's darker.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
cheap
the
your
rice-
Chinese
rice wine.
restaurant up.
Some soy action.
Oh, yeah, maybe like it's the soy you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Soy sauce.
Yeah. I think that's it.
There is a hint of soy
Yeah.
sauce to this.
It's
And
the
I like
same
soy
color.
sauce. I don't get the salt vibe from that though.
No, because there is no salt. But it's
That's
you
an
know,
interesting one.
I'm disappointed because Shorts usually is like so fun and good, and
So this is shorts.
this is Shorts.
God, I missed that part.
I'm sorry, yeah, Shorts.
Yeah.
Shorts Brewery. Only available at the brewery. Or Darko can get it.
God.
Darko's got special
Yeah.
connections.
Maybe, yeah, only available at the brewery.
No, I couldn't. I can't even drink that.
That's tough.
No,
it
I
would
can't.
be pretty hard.
No. And what's sad is that when he told me he was going to bring this, tonight I was like, oh, bummer. I really wanted to try it, you know, like 'cause we got 2 bottles of it.
The name is what really turned you on.
It was. And now I'm just, no. You guys
Right.
can drink all of it
Right.
you want.
You don't want,
It's a good thing.
You don't want
I'm
any to
good.
go?
No.
You're
no
not going to have a roadie to go on the way home?
Nope.
Are you one-eyeing me already? How much of that stuff are you drinking?
I'm already done with my glass.
Yeah, I can't do
I like
that.
it.
Can you drink a few of these while you're
Oh.
golfing? Is that awesome?
On a hot summer day.
That's what Dale would say.
You can find
Let me
Jim
put
with
this here on the screen.
The Everclear in the back room too.
So for all of our new subscribers and new viewers that maybe haven't seen us before, we do rate all these beers, and we have a scale that we use, 1 to 5. 5, you're going to be driving across town for this shit. Dub, you want to do the honors for the 100th time?
Sure, 5 is I'm driving across town for this as
Stuff. Yeah.
I'd buy it with no hesitation.
Yeah.
Is a 4.
Yes, that's a 4.
3 would be meh. I wouldn't kick it out of bed. 2, I'll choke it down for the show, so I don't look like a biatch.
That's right.
And 1 is a hard pass, nastier than Flint's water, which I find a little offensive.
It could be. I mean, depending if you were from Flint or where you're at. But then again, that was Flint. It should say circa 2011,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might not apply as much anymore.
Yeah,
you
we
know
don't want
what-
to hurt all our Flint residents.
You know what happened,
right,
though? I think it's the all the pipes. Once the pipes have that lead water going through it, it's they need to repipe everything.
Yeah, that's a big undertaking.
I don't want to make this a big
You
thing.
probably need Kevin to do that job. Like,
That is a Kevin.
I don't
job.
think Kevin could handle the whole city of Flint.
I don't know, man. He's pretty talented, as has been verified here in the chat.
Obama
One of the best
drank
plumbers,
water.
somebody said.
I mean,
Oh, and I got Mima saying, Jimmy says, hi, Mom and Dad.
Aw, hi, Jimmy.
We're both on.
Jimmy
both on at the same
boy.
time.
He's listening on the 50,000, no, the 500,000
500,000
watt.
watts. Yeah, of the
shortwave.
planet.
Yes.
let's rate this and get this out of my way so I
5130.
can drink a
Give
real
me
beer.
give me a 2.2 because you could get screwed up on it. So
Yeah, but you got to finish it at 2.2.
yeah. You don't think that's the way to rank that?
No, you could do it.
It's
however you want it.
terrible, but
This
I
is-
think because of all the alcohol, I mean,
You gotta
How much
give it
was
some
it?
juice
What's
for
the
alcohol.
price point.
This was $15.22.
Okay, let me revise my score. 1.4. Because
Now
for
you don't have to
$15
finish
I
it.
can
This
get
had to
couple
sit in a
bottles of
barrel for
Mickey's.
13 months, though.
Yeah.
A wine barrel, too.
Smells like Chinese food.
But, I mean, that level of alcohol and to be able to, like, drink it okay, like, you got to give it a little bonus on that, so.
Yeah, 1.4.
No, you could have a great glass of wine for like 15% instead.
Fair
You know what I'm
point.
saying?
Fair point. Fair point.
This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to choke it
Okay.
down.
All right.
I'm going to go 1.8 because I'm not going to leave it on myself to finish this. I'll work on it. I'll work on it tonight, but I am not guaranteeing a finished product. And I need an Oberon stat.
Stat. Your heart okay?
My heart's fine. I was
All
just
right.
wondering how the 10-year-old ended up behind the bar here. That's all.
That is something.
Is that legal?
I had to do a double take. I'm like,
I was wondering, like, who is that?
Maybe in
I wonder if
Darko's
that's
country.
Darko's son.
Darko's home country, that's
You know
legal. I
what?
think so.
He made a special trip here tonight, Darko did, because he doesn't usually work on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And he came in just for us. So,
Very nice.
yeah, he
Aw.
had to probably bring the kids.
it's okay.
That's
Okay.
probably what it is.
It's a family
Yeah.
show. so-
yeah.
Yeah. No. Great place to hang out, by the way. If I didn't say it already, Hilltop Bar.
I talked to a
Come
lot of
on
people
out.
that bring their kids out to watch or listen to the Numbers Guys.
Sure.
Also, if you do come out, we have a shit ton of koozies that we've had
Yes.
for
Yeah.
100 shows.
I
They're
set
here
them
for
out
the-
myself.
Yes.
Here
so
for the taking.
You can have. We'll even
Yes.
autograph it for you. We'll autograph that koozie for you. If you
So
come
am I
out
rating?
tonight. Yeah, go ahead, Thomas.
I'm gonna, just because of the high content, I'm gonna get a little bonus. Am I gonna ever whip this out at home to drink and chill out? No. But it's not that bad. 2.9. 2.9.
I mean, Tones likes
Oh.
to whip
That
things
says
out
burp.
a lot.
I'm getting a full serving of fibrous berries and all that mixture. So you got to give that some extra credit.
Sure.
2.9.
All right, babe. What do you think?
1 is the absolute highest I could go. I would give it less than that, but Just a solid 1. Hard pass.
It's in the red.
Hard pass. That
In
is
the red.
Give her some
disgusting.
Flint's water.
I'm telling you, if next time you go in a porta potty and it's hot,
I'll be thinking of this.
think of this.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that's exactly. Or you know what else it is?
Actually, hey, wait. Bring an egg roll into the porta potty,
Okay.
and then it'll remind
You know what else is kind of
dip it in-
reminding me
Or just eat
of?
Chinese food before
Has
you
anybody
go.
ever been to like a farm when it's really hot?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Not
that's
fun.
what it tastes like. It's
A
got
little
that
bit.
like weird,
Manure?
yeah, mixed with
hay,
like
hay
hot
manure
hay.
combo.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know where you're steering. with
Yes.
that.
I
That
see
smell,
that a little
yeah.
more now, but
It's
porta
that
potty,
smell.
porta potty
Well,
has that chemical smell to it.
No, not the one I was in. There was no chemical cleaning involved. It
Gotcha.
was just straight up everything that was in there.
Okay.
So,
Um,
sorry.
I don't think this is that bad. I don't know what you guys are
Oh,
talking about.
okay.
I mean, I do pick up those notes that you guys are all saying, like the
Manure?
Urine
Manure,
and wet,
hay.
like hot
Soy
hay.
sauce.
soy sauce. There's an
MSG.
element of soy sauce to that, but I think you could find that in any beer that you drink, right? Maybe a
No.
little bit
Nope.
of soy.
Nope.
No soy.
I don't know why I'm trying to defend this, but I'm going to give
Blackberry.
this.
Summer Shandy has
17
no soy sauce.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. That is true. But how many port? It tastes like port. You guys ever have port wine?
I have, yes.
It's got
No.
a similar taste to it.
Nope.
I think port wine's a little more doable.
Yeah.
You know what this is? Okay, they also make the beer. If you're not here, I think it's distributed pretty far, but they make Soft Parade. This tastes like if you mix Soft Parade with a port, and then maybe a little hay and some soy sauce,
Yeah.
and just a dash of manure.
Manure.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this a 4.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Oh, you can't go for it.
No.
I could drink this.
You
all
can't
day.
go for it.
He's almost done.
Oh,
That's like
gross.
Jim, you would
3.5
be-
beers he's in.
You'll be falling all over yourself after 2 of
Yes.
these.
Well, no, I'm not saying I should drink them, but okay. Can I revise it? Do I have we don't have an adjudicator.
We don't have the adjudication.
No.
No, can I revise it? I'm going to go a little lower.
Get it lower.
I'm going to go 3/8.
Come to your senses.
Okay.
3.
That's at least a
I know if you give him another glass though, you might be up at 4.6.
Yeah, he might.
We did last week actually break down there's a formula that we have that breaks down.
It's an algorithm.
There's an algorithm, an algo. Yeah.
One of the weird beers that the aftertaste is actually better than the.
Yes, because
The
it's gone
taste-
from your. You're so happy it's gone from your tongue.
Yes. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like a slow, very slow fade. It does last like a long time.
Yeah,
sticks
I
with
can
ya.
still taste it.
It's like
Sticks
that
with you.
everlasting gobstopper
Yeah.
in your
Ah.
mouth.
The nose is that what they call that? The smell? Not good.
Could be. No. No,
The
it smells
nose will
horrible.
turn you off altogether.
You're not going to get a candle with this aroma,
Oh,
probably.
Get my koozie back. There you go. It's-
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good.
We got a couple minutes to kill with you while you're here,
Oh, okay.
and you're one of the prettiest guests on the show
Aw,
tonight,
Thank you.
besides Kevin,
Right.
who's
I
coming up.
understand.
Prettiest so far.
Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Ha, thanks.
Yeah, so
I
the-
think.
What do you think? Because you've been on how many shows now? 3.
At least.
Yeah.
I would say more.
Maybe.
I would say more.
Yeah, maybe 4 shows. You're
Right.
probably one of our more
Oh my
frequent
God, that
guests.
tastes
Yeah.
so good.
Either you, Dale, or Dami.
I have an in, so.
You definitely have it in.
Yeah.
So 1 in
That's
25.
Certainly appearances if you count the voiceovers.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
appearances.
go.
It's every week.
Yeah.
Every-
oh,
yeah.
don't even get me started the fact that I had to call him Big Daddy again.
What?
Oh,
there was no
it's
direction
awful.
there.
Soy sauce. That was terrible.
Yes, there you go.
Like, who made that?
Not now.
She's crying.
There you go.
She's crying.
Yeah.
Desiree
so
likes
bad.
it. Did you like that? You like that? Did you get the soy sauce vibe?
That's
No,
terrible.
she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. What was?
Live a couple more years. We'll get you worse.
Yeah, that's true.
We're digging deep
Wait
now.
till
for
show
beers.
200, man.
We're
We'll find
digging.
something. What was your favorite libation you had on our show?
Oh, goodness. Not the cut waters. Those were terrible.
You're
I
welcome.
remember that.
Um,
Yeah, that was.
I'm trying to remember. What was a really. Oh, wait. Wasn't there one that we got that I thought was supposed to be a summer beer, but it wasn't? It had like pomegranate or something in
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
What was that one?
I think that was one Andrew was on. I
It
wanna say.
may have been.
Oh, my cousins? Or, yeah.
I don't remember, but there was one that it was. I don't know. For me, honestly, like I mean, I love Soft Parade or Summer Shandy, Oberon, of course, but I'm a traditional beer drinker in terms of like PBR, or
lawnmower.
yeah,
A trunk
I
slammer.
like the taste of beer, so I don't mind. You know what I mean? I would
That's funny.
prefer a beer that has like a little flair but still tastes like beer. Like
Sure.
this doesn't taste like beer at all.
I'd agree with it.
You know what I mean?
You're dancing the line. You're walking the line here when you're at 17%.
You're right.
It's
Yeah,
really, when
I
does
don't
it not
know.
become a beer anymore?
You're in
I don't
wine
know.
territory.
I'm
Where do you
just-
I hear
stand
you.
with Genesee Cream Ale?
I like a Genesee.
That is the zero
here.
on my scale.
I like it.
That's the basement.
I think it's good.
I agree. For the price,
I think it's better
like
than
one of
Bud
the
Light.
best.
All right, let's save the show for things that are important. If I got to talk about Genesee Cream Ale one more time.
Yeah, I think I've moved on from.
It's,
You moved
it
on?
seems very controversial.
I mean, it's really good. All right, we're
Yeah.
going to get rid of you now.
Okay, all right.
And
Thanks, guys.
but we're still going to hear you. And if you would send
Okay.
Kevin over, and if you don't mind picking up this hat, that I
okay,
just dropped
so
down there.
send Kevin and pick up a hat.
Send
Got
Kevin,
it.
but we're
Send
going to
Kevin right over.
hear your lovely voice.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Casey.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
Bye.
we're going to hear your lovely voice one more time as we go into trivia.
Calling the
Trivia.
masters
Oh,
of
I gotta get my
facts,
phone out.
the
Yeah,
sultans of
link up again.
stats,
Yes.
the czars of knowledge that isn't learned in college.
Oh,
It's the
original.
Numbers Guys Trivia.
All right, so numbers, guys, trivia. We do this every week, but in the meantime, though, we're going to bring in Plumber to the Stars, which I know everybody in the chat right now is really excited about. Here we go. We're going to rotate. There's so many people that we.
Big Kev stepping in out of the bullpen.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right,
They
Kevin's in
used
the
to
house.
call those back in the day firemen. The fireman's in the house, right?
You're on. Yeah, just throw this on your head
Yeah.
there.
Right way.
Slap
Yeah,
that
you
on.
got it. Plumber to the Stars. You know what we should do? Hold on, real quick here.
And now here is some fodder about directing water. Have no doubt he will route that shit out. He's the plumber to the stars.
I'm going to venture to say the only guest that we have that has his own.
Yeah, how do you
theme
get
music.
that?
He walks up to the plate. That's what they play.
That's his intro music.
You ever been thrown off a shortwave radio?
The first time for everything. First time for everything. I wonder how close the FCC monitors shortwave bands.
I don't know. It's
How
a big
about-
fine, though, I understand.
I'm sure it
How about
is.
the Middle East? Could they cut us off right now?
I use.
We
Hey,
got all
Dennis, how are
kinds of
ya?
people here
Yeah, there's
tonight.
people coming out, man, left and right.
Lots of supporters.
Yeah. So what's happening, Kev?
None much.
We were hoping that you would join us for Numbers Guys Trivia tonight because you
Okay.
have a wide range of knowledge, don't you? I mean,
Yeah,
you've
a
been
little
on the
bit.
show a few
little
times.
bit, yeah.
All right, and then maybe you could tell us a story or two. That'd be fun too. But let me go ahead and pull up tonight's Numbers Guys Trivia, and it is Smush Words edition.
No.
There's two of them too for you, Rich.
Two?
I thought this,
A double
we got
donger?
15 minutes. I wanted to
Okay.
make sure that everybody got some Smush Words edition Numbers Guys Trivia. So Kev, I'll explain this to you in case you missed the show a couple weeks ago. The way this works is there's going to be two questions, and they're going to be a little easier type of questions. As an example, this is the one from a couple weeks ago. So the Paul Simon song, which debuted 2 years after the Tigers won a World Series, and may be your long-lost pal. So the name of that song was Call Me Al.
Yeah, right.
And then the man who's played more games as a Detroit Tiger than anyone else, that's Al Kaline. So the response
Gotcha.
was Call Me Al Kaline.
Okay, gotcha.
You get it? So it kind of
Gotcha.
makes some sense.
Yes, yes.
Not necessarily a, yeah, okay, all right.
Daryl, who are you texting?
I'm signing in for the TNG trivia response.
Oh,
Yeah. You don't even have to do
do
this,
you-
Kev. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
all right.
But I want to know what you after these guys try to guess it, you give me your guess, and we'll.
Okay.
Once we lock it in, then
Okay.
it's your.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Now, at some point in the show, will you be announcing the answer?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to announce it later. Along with our raffle winner for the $1 million. For some lucky subscriber. I'll tell you what, if it was $1 million, we have, 670 subscribers. That's pretty good odds.
That's
Hey.
the best chance you ever get of winning $1 million.
And
Yeah, that's
I just want to thank you guys for having me on for the 100th episode.
Dude,
I wouldn't miss it.
we couldn't not have you here for the 100th episode.
We would have made it to 100 without you.
He almost canceled this whole thing when you said you might be late
Would
today.
you like to try some porta potty burger?
Yeah, would you
Yeah,
like
have
to
some
try
porta
it?
potty.
Go ahead, try that. Let's see what you think on that, Kev.
See if it
It'll be
cleans.
a shared
Yeah.
glass
See
tonight.
if it cleans your tubes.
Nah.
He doesn't like it either.
17%.
Would you say that's hard pass? Hard pass. Okay.
I might be the only one.
So
Wow.
it,
Would you rather drink that or Drano?
Oh, you'll die from Drano.
So probably does.
Yeah, probably that.
The question stands.
17%. 17%, Jimmy.
That's a lot
17
of
and
booze.
a half.
17.5%.
17.5%.
So I get a sweet taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raspberries, blackberries.
There's a lot of
blueberries.
sweetness for 17%, though.
There is.
Sure.
I would say.
Well, they got to hide that alcohol somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was aged in ancient port
Wine.
barrels.
Pork barrel.
Which prison was that?
Might have been Alcatraz.
Alligator
Alligators
Alcatraz.
out there, yeah.
I'm going to
That
try it again. Only because you said it's 17.
All right, so by the way, we
Makes
got
a difference.
AMW22 says, there he is. You have a big fan out there. Whoever AMW22 is, I'm not sure who that is, but they've been waiting for you to come on. Also, Kayla, your daughter, says, go Kev. And then AMW says, even the plumber doesn't like it.
That's,
bad for Joe Shortwave.
that's my other daughter.
Oh, okay.
Tell her to bang those subscriptions.
Yeah, don't forget to
I'm
Subscribe.
and your friends.
guys. I'm going to be a grandpa.
Oh,
Wow,
hey.
congratulations.
Cheers
Yes.
to that.
Yes.
Drink
Well,
some more Porta
congratulations,
wine.
man.
He's going to finish that before it's all done.
Are we going to be invited to the baby shower?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll look out for that invite.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to cheers that with that
yeah.
particular.
Yeah, that's a rough one to cheers with.
You know,
it's a
you,
sipper.
You know, the more you, yes, it is, because the more you drink,
Gonna taste better?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think on the second one, once you get
Second
that
one?
buzz,
You're gonna be in the Porta.
I'll be in the
party by
porta
then.
permanently passed out.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to break out. Here it is. Here is tonight's
The Smushable.
Wow, the first of the two trivia questions, smush word style tonight. Here we go. This Detroit Tiger, he won a batting title with a 361 average and then never hit 282 in 12 seasons after that. That's the first part. Okay.
Why do you gotta involve a song on all these smush
Because I have a lot of, I like music too.
bullshit.
But the song title of which Sting, who sang the opening lines, I Want My MTV, shared a co-songwriting credit, and that was the only line that he wrote. So the first part of it, by the way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks. The Detroit Tiger, who won a batting title with a 361 average, but then never hit 282 in the 12 seasons he played after that. And then the second part of it is the song title of which Sting sang the opening lines, I want my MTV. He shared a co-songwriting credit there. But that was the only line he wrote. And also the only line he sang in that song. He actually might have sang something on the outro, but anyway. So there we go. So you fill in the blanks. You can smush these two things together, and it makes some sort of sense when you smush them together and say it. And then you guys go ahead and lock in your answers whenever you're ready. D-Dubs is still thinking about it. What might become before money? I don't know.
That's bullshit. You can give out.
Everybody knows the second part.
I have no
The
idea.
first part's the hard one.
No hints.
Okay,
Already lost.
that's true.
My response
Not this week,
was,
though.
Oh, I gotta think.
Yeah.
Good radio, guys. What a great question.
I think this is going to appeal
So,
to
Kevin, any interesting plumbing stories since the last time we saw you? Come on. Let's talk shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who's this?
What's your name, buddy?
Is that your boy?
Are you Darko's son? Yeah? You're already running that bar like a pro, man. Good job.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, tell everybody what your name is. Future bar owner here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta come stand right next to him. Get in there.
He's a natural. Look at him.
Natural. Look at you.
He's a natural.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
What's
Okay.
happening, man?
Nothing really, but hello, my name is Marco. I'm the owner's son.
Okay.
I really wanted to be on here, but
Awesome.
Did you really?
yeah,
Oh, cool,
That's
man.
how old are you, Marco?
11,
11? And what school we go to?
Wiley Elementary.
Wiley Elementary.
Wiley.
Okay, I've heard of that.
So 11. That means you're going to be going into 6th grade?
Yeah.
Oh,
So is my boy. My
jump
boy's
in the middle school now?
Very outgoing.
Not really.
sure.
I'm still in elementary.
So they go to 6. at Wiley. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
So
You
what
like
do you-
working with your dad?
A little bit.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad's a good guy.
Good.
Yeah.
We think so, but we're just checking at the
Yeah.
home life situation.
So when you work here, what do you do?
CPS
you-
assistant.
I mean, I help him like clean and that kind of stuff. I help him turn off like the TV sometimes.
Okay.
Or turn them on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do the double check,
Yeah.
Yeah.
opening and closing,
And that helps him out a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes.
Nice.
What's your favorite sports?
Basketball.
That's your
Yeah.
that's your jam.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to get into baseball, but it's like my dad has never played baseball.
Okay, so it's hard for you to
So-
get into it.
Just
yeah.
tell him it's
Yeah.
handball with mitts.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
Right.
he did play. He did play handball.
That's
so-
what I
Yes.
hear.
Yeah. I heard he was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should talk to our buddy
Hold it.
DW's son Holden over there's a pro baseball player.
Yeah.
Really?
High
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, he's good.
He could help you get rolling. So
Yeah, I might have to ask him then.
yeah, he'll
Yeah.
give you some tips.
Yeah.
Like he's the batting average king around here.
So when you walk up to him, call him Dirty South. He likes that.
Okay.
He likes that?
That's his nickname.
Dirty South. Why is that?
Because Daryl got him this Dirty South bat a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And when he came up to bat, I would yell out Dirty South every time he was up to bat. Well, now we're on separate teams, but we were in a tournament, and Holden was there, and I was watching from another field when he would go up to bat. So I got over there real quick. He didn't see me, and I yelled out from the back, Dirty South, and he got a ball, and he turned around and looked at me, and that made my day because he's a good kid.
Oh, hell yeah. He's a real good kid.
Yeah,
Heck
and,
yeah.
and it's just, I just had to do it.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That is cool, man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Marco, let me ask you.
Yeah.
So when you get older, would you think you wanted to be a bar owner? Or would you want to do something with broadcasting?
I would.
Or neither?
Or both?
Or both?
None of the above.
Pro basketball.
None of the above? What do you want to do?
None of the above, but I would probably want to do a mechanic. 'Cause I
Really?
really like cars, so.
Okay.
And then
Education,
I'll
I mean.
have basketball, and then I have my side job right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Smart. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Pour
You
this
got
kid
it
a
all,
bottle of
all
wine.
figured out at 11.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's really good.
Not
At
bad.
11, JT was worried about which cartoon he was watching next. So.
And what bowl of cereal, right?
Yeah. I
Or
was
where's
eating- I
Dad's
was-
magazines were?
I was eating
Well-
Cookie Crisp back then.
Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, I was eating Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp.
Sure.
All right, man.
What's your?
Hey.
Here's a good question. What's your favorite menu item here?
The wings.
Oh, the
I
wings.
knew.
Yeah,
How'd I know
I
that?
should
love-
say
How'd I-
burger.
how'd
You should
I
have said
know that?
burger to
Sure,
me.
the burger.
Yeah, I love the wings though. They're good.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a plain guy, so I just like them plain.
so you don't like all the
Nothing.
toppings on. What's your favorite sauce with the wings?
Ketchup.
Oh, just ketchup. So
Yeah.
dry. Nope.
Dry wings.
Yeah.
And ketchup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
With some fries.
I'll
on
let
it.
you roll with that. I'm not gonna argue. That's
Well,
good.
thanks for
thanks for
coming
joining,
and
Marco.
visiting us.
We
Yeah.
hope to have you again. We'll be back for sure. So
We'll let your dad know when we're back next.
yeah, I'm
Well-
sure in a few years when we're here late, you'll be
Yes.
running the show.
Yes.
So
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well-spoken young man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got
I
a good-
appreciate that.
Yes.
Your boy's got a good future here.
He's a natural.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, pal.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Thanks for
Thank you for having
joining
me
Thanks,
us.
on
Marco.
here.
You're
All right,
welcome.
thanks for being on.
Yes.
All right, well, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprise guest. Thanks,
Yeah.
Marco.
Hey, you never
See
know
you
what's
around.
going to happen on the 100th episode.
No, you never know.
You never know.
never know.
Surprises left and right.
Yeah, Peter Venkman might show up here.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
There you go.
I do too, in case there's a ghost.
Brandon Hof might walk through the door.
Oh, dear.
P. Diddy might come if he's free.
Well,
guy.
you know,
I don't think
maybe-
so.
Oh, no,
I
he's
don't
denied
think so.
bail.
Yes, he's
Oh,
denied
he can't come.
Denied.
Can't
He's-
come tonight. Maybe the 200th episode.
200th episode.
All right, I got one more. We got one more trivia question, so Rich can get redemption here.
Yes.
Yeah, I need.
Oh,
that
you
one
know it.
was no good.
That one was no good for you guys. And Kev, did you have a guess for that one?
I didn't.
Did not. Okay. All right. Here's number 2. He owned the Detroit Lions from 1954 to 2014. That's the first part.
Okay.
It's a 4 blank smush word.
Okay.
Second part is Andrew Dice Clay played this title character, a quote rock and roll detective, in 1990. So he owned the Detroit Lions from 1954 to 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Dice Man played this title character, a quote rock and roll detective,
Everyone's got this one.
In 1990.
Yeah.
I would think so, but Tones looks puzzled.
I think he
played in the title character.
He got on that pretty quick.
The first part.
All right. We'll wait for D-Dub to lock this in. Yeah, he might be right. I can see what he's doing over there. I think Richie probably got this one. Hickory Dickory Dock Tones. I don't think Tones knows the movie.
Yeah, he's a little too young.
I don't think I watched
That might
it.
be.
I haven't watched that movie.
I didn't get either one of them.
Really?
No.
I would have thought you got the second one. You know the first part of the second one. And you don't remember that movie?
No.
Damn. I'll tell you what, with Smushwords, I'll never be buying beer again.
Clay.
I knew there was a secret. This is it. 90s Dice Clay movie. It might have been like, he really didn't have a lot of movies.
I didn't even know he was in a movie. To tell you the truth.
Exactly.
He was in something where he was a bouncer, a very small role.
Sure, that's the kind of stuff I would think he did, but
It was like a B movie?
Like Pretty in Pink, maybe, or something like that.
Oh, really?
He's the bouncer, yeah.
Oh, he had to be so young then.
Yeah, he was just probably not quite discovering all his nursery rhymes. He's probably still.
Hickory Dickory Dock. What the fuck?
Still working on it.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, still working on it. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going
What
to
the
reveal.
fuck? No one remembers my Saturday Night Live?
I wonder how FCC.
I don't think you
this
could use that language on shortwave radio, Rich.
Jason, their program director, is probably emailing me right now, saying we've been removed. We've been removed.
That's been cut off. Megawatts gone.
It's the fine that I'd be worried about.
You're back to 50,000.
That was not me. That was
Back
a
to
live
50,000.
clip of Dice Clay.
By the way, while we're doing this, let me
Stop.
just go back and show you guys. This is actually really freaking cool. If you're into anything cool, I think Kevin might appreciate this. This is that's the antenna.
That we're getting fired off right now?
That we're getting. It's directional. It's rotatable, so they can rotate that giant ass thing. I mean,
Well,
it's
obviously,
huge.
Iran still needs to get her feed.
Right. And based on weather and whatnot, they are rotating this to whichever is the best.
And this could bounce all over the world?
Goes off the ionosphere.
Really?
Yeah, we're in Iraq right now.
Yeah.
Do you know about the shortwave radio?
I see a lot of people driving with license plates that say shortwave.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be making a comeback.
I can see that.
Yeah.
It's kind of
'Cause is it like-
it's got that retro feel to it.
Because it's like uncensored? Is that why?
It's well, I'll tell you what, they don't. WCBQ
Hopefully.
doesn't, or WBCQ will not censor you. They'll,
Okay.
As long
But how
as
they
you're not-
censor something that goes all over the
That's hard to do that.
world?
That's hard to do that. So countries where there is censorship, especially with internet things, there is no censorship on shortwave. So we can be beamed into China right now, and they're like, "Oh, we love you." They talk soy sauce. You know, it worked out well.
Duck soy sauce.
Yeah, we talked about soy sauce not that long
We
ago.
love you.
Yeah,
Oh, Daryl can't like that. Too salty?
that's he picked that up
This
on that
beer. It's that smell.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I'm going to need
see.
another option.
I see. I see.
I'm going to need a Corona like you to wash that down.
Yeah, you need something to wash that taste out.
Yes.
they're tasting good tonight. All right,
The
Kev,
Turlet water over there might be better.
we got to get. I got to get neighbor Stacy on.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Can you go
Okay.
fetch neighbor Stacy?
I
for me?
will. I will.
Would you do that?
Kevin-
Will you
Again.
come back in a little bit though? We may need you again.
Let
Oh,
me
yeah,
just
yeah.
let me just
Okay.
say this before you get rid of Kevin here.
Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of him.
A lot of people think of him as a plumber. A lot of people think of him as a dad, a
Grandfather?
soon-to-be grandfather.
Yeah, sure.
I think of him as the guy that I came to the hilltop with for the first time. Now
Wow.
it's my favorite place in the world.
I just think of him as a friend.
It's not true.
So
That's
this would never
revisionist
happen.
history.
This would never be happening right now if it wasn't for Kev. Introduction.
Yeah. We went here on a cold winter's night, a Monday.
What circa what year?
I'm going to disagree
It would
with
be
this.
like
1900 and what?
21?
Oh,
I'm the only one that
Yes.
introduced Daryl to Hilltop.
Rich still making that claim. Still making that claim. After all these
okay.
years.
It's all right.
Okay, guys. See you in a bit.
All right,
thanks,
buddy.
Thanks,
Okay.
Kev.
Thank you,
You're
Kev.
Thank you.
I'll let you scoot
All right,
out here.
Next section. Oh, everybody's favorite. Everybody loves
Who's
it.
that numbers, guys?
No
Fans
DMs
sliding
for
into
Kevin.
our DMs. Is it a request for
Stacy
Tones to
for
chat
this part.
about his BMs? Or for Dubs to tell us he's a Hilltop man?
what's his
Maybe
name
it's
really
for
need help with
JT
his,
from the Proud
takes
Boys
us water
clan.
here.
It could be for Richie. Queensboro is where you'll
over
see
there.
him. You never know what we get. Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our
All right, sliding into RDMs. We're supposed to have Stacy on for this part, but I don't see her.
Coming in.
Stacy now, she's
Oh, there you
what-
are.
She's
Hi.
this is Anthony's neighbor.
neighbor Stacy.
Okay,
I
remember her.
I
now.
don't
says, "Hold
necessarily
on."
claim her as a neighbor.
It's America's neighbor, actually.
I
Neighbor
remember her
Stacy.
now.
Been on the show twice. So, folks at home, the idea was anybody that's been on the show around 2 times or more,
Okay.
I would want to have on for one of our segments.
Okay.
So we
So
can.
far, we're good.
So far, we're good.
So
Yeah,
this is like
Stacy's
the
been on
repeat
twice.
offender list.
Repeat offenders.
Okay.
Yes. So Stacy's been on twice. How you doing, Stace?
Good. How are
Thanks
you?
for being here.
So
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
is this your favorite beer?
Yes.
Want to try
Only-
your not
You
favorite
want
beer?
to try that one?
No.
Would you drink this?
Not everybody's been like.
It's
putting their
called
tongue in there.
Porta Potty.
No, but I'll tell you right now that this beer does not taste the same in Canada.
Oh, did you go to Canada recently?
I did. I just
Where'd
got
you
back
go?
today. Windsor.
That's one of my
Oh, nice.
favorite countries. What?
We do know that.
Okay.
Windsor.
Yeah, where's
Windsor.
a maple leaf on there?
Did you go to Don Cherry's?
Okay.
How
How
about
old are you?
Jokers?
Did you go to the Windsor
Is that
Music
still
Cafe?
there? Do you know?
No.
I
Not
think,
still there.
I think Don
Nothing's
Cherry's
there.
gone.
Okay.
Nothing's
Oh.
there.
I like Don Cherry though.
No,
Yeah.
so I asked because I obviously hung out in Windsor, and there is nothing that I used to go to.
The
Nothing.
old club scene. Did you go to the club scene?
Oh,
back
of
then?
course.
It's all like buildings now. I walked down Oulette. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oulette.
Something like that.
Orlet.
Yeah.
They there's just buildings like office buildings.
That's pretty weak.
Thanks a lot,
There is
Osama.
That's
I
all
think,
Bin
I think
Laden.
COVID killed all that.
It was all Bin Laden.
Yeah.
there is no
Canada was like
bars.
California, like you got to
Nope.
wear a mask for 5 years
No,
and shut
no,
it down.
Right.
No Bentleys?
Mm-mm.
Son of a gun.
Jokers is gone
Gotta
too.
be something left over.
What?
Yeah.
How about the backstage? Remember that place?
Don's backstage.
You sure you weren't in Sarnia?
No, D Martinis
Just
was like
making
the
sure.
Did you go to
best
D
of-
Martinis? I think I went way back.
D Martini was like on the riverfront.
That
don't-
one
I
does
don't remember
not ring
that.
a bell.
Don't remember.
It was like upstairs, downstairs. We had to go upstairs to get to D Martinis.
Was it in a hotel?
No,
Oh.
Did you see
Rid-
Tequila Rocks?
no, but there was like upstairs was like the dance club.
Okay.
Downstairs was like a restaurant.
Yeah. I don't remember that. There was one that was in a hotel Rich and I wandered into one night. If you remember that, Rich.
I remember a lot about Canada.
Was it Casino Windsor back in the day?
It was the riverboat on
Please
the
share.
water. And
Wasn't that the casino before?
A lot of lost nights.
it was Casino Windsor was in a smaller building.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
thought they
Like a-
started as a riverboat.
I had
first.
one on
Well,
the
they-
riverboat.
Well, that was
They-
that was
you
a
did?
Casino Wizard, but
Yeah, they were together, but the Southern Belle or whatever it was, Northern Belle.
Northern Bell.
They were both part of the same conglomerate, which I believe was Canada.
I went there underage on the boat. I
Oh, you were
won.
underage on the boat.
Yeah.
I used a fake ID.
Oh no.
I won money and I had to run from it.
Is there a statute of
Yeah, I was gonna-
limitations
I
on
was gonna say,
this?
is this-
I don't know if you should
is
be
there a
talking about
clawback?
I
to
ran
this?
from it. I had to let somebody else claim it.
Why do you have
I-
to bring Iran into the equation?
Well, we're broadcasting live in Iran right now, by the way. Thanks to 51.
shout out to the guys that survived those bunker bombs.
The bunker busters.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout out.
They go pretty
Yeah.
deep. They go
You
deep.
got to keep those nuclear
Yeah,
things running.
My
over
bomb runs deep. All right, so
Do you get DMs from here or like chats?
we have DMs and we get chats.
Is Allie on?
Allie's been on.
Okay. Is she
Oh, you want to do
saying
that
hi?
right now?
Yeah, I want to just.
I don't know
let
if
me.
she's on right now, but she was
Okay.
on earlier. But
Yeah, I'm sure. I think so.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
is she on?
Yeah, she was messaging.
Yeah, here. I'll tell you what. I'll pass this down.
Can you give that to me?
Yeah.
So Allie, he's doing a shout out while I'm doing my shout out to you
Shout
right
out.
now.
Shout out.
I got these for you in Windsor for your family. Was this the camera right here?
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it. You're good.
I will send them home with Anthony.
What are those? Wine gummies?
You can only get them in Canada.
Wine gummies.
I got you
all
3
been.
packages.
They're
tariff-
gummies Avin?
They're tariff protected because they don't even ship to the U.S. So
You're
there's no
so
worry
stupid.
about tariff.
You're so stupid.
I got a question. Oh, she's on. She says she's on. I got a question for you about these.
This is your
Wait, wait.
surprise.
I know.
Wine gummies and ketchup chips.
Now here's
Oh,
a good
that's
tri-
Canada.
Here's a good trivia. There's actually no wine in the gummies.
Oh.
So yeah.
But
Truth in advertising.
Yeah.
I
are
don't
they
know if
are
that's
these
trivia.
like dots or are they like gummy
I don't
worms?
know, but
What's the candy that looks like this? Juju.
no.
Jujus
Mike and
are the
Ike's.
small
Mike
ones.
and Ike's. Mike and Ike's.
No.
Okay.
Jujus aren't those the small dot ones?
Yeah.
What's the ones that are like
The
that
longer
size?
ones?
Anyway, Allie, this is for you. I'm taking it home with
The
Anthony.
Mike and
Don't
Ike's are
forget
longer,
this.
but I don't think
No,
that's the one
there's
you're talking
there's
about.
a similar candy, American candy that's.
Well, at least have an answer for us before you.
I know, but I just try to pull it out.
I don't know which one you're talking about. 'Cause I love gummy candy. I do, but I don't like
Those are good though.
I don't like the really gummy stuff,
Well,
like gummy worms like that. I don't like them hard.
Incidentally, something else you can only buy in Canada is those little cinnamon bears. Remember those from when we were kids?
Like the Brocs?
Yeah, I don't think they sell them anymore, right?
Did not know that.
But
Did not know that.
like my wife really likes those a lot.
I like those too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like cinnamon.
We got some DMs here. We have a big social media presence.
Big.
That's going to be, what is it? The Numb Guys on X.
I believe that's right.
Yeah, the Numb Guys. So we get DMs, and D-Dub likes to read those.
I'll read them.
Here we go.
If
If you don't
I
mind.
have to like it.
No, well, you do.
Okay.
But you
My
do read
favorite
them.
part of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to be there to meet you guys, but my stupid stepmom, I'm grounded for not picking up my room, even though my stepsister never cleans. I hate 2-year-olds. That's from our friend Alex.
Oh, Alex, the middle
Wyandotte
schooler?
Thank you.
Junior high.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have a brother or sister, you've been there. Thanks, Alex, for the DM. By the way.
Okay, I have a feeling I see where this is going. Is Stacy coming?
Oh.
This is a second message. This guy's on fire. You guys should do a game. Guess what Stacy's wearing? She had the hoodie at the draft, and that shirt. I hope both teams lose. That was really funny. Smiling emoji. I saw the thumbnail where she was wearing a white tank top. That was fire emoji.
Fire emoji.
My favorite was the black Jared Goff jersey.
Oh, wow.
He's my favorite player too.
You guys share things in common, Stace. How about that?
That's Alex.
That was also Alex.
That was also
Alex was on a.
Should I be calling the police?
I mean, he's 12 years
I
old?
think we figured out he's about 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was 11 when we first started.
So
Yeah,
is that a
he's
thing?
older
I know
now.
P. Diddy got like off on a lot of charges, but can I like create one?
Can it go backwards? I don't know.
It's a reverse.
You know what we
It's a
should
reverse.
do? We should raffle off some of Stacy's clothes that she's worn on the show.
Okay, Jim, stop
Oh, boy.
talking.
Oh, just kidding. Okay, never mind.
Alex would outbid himself.
He would. I'm saying we might be able to raise
He
some
would
cash
bid-
that way.
He'd be
stumble
robbing
over
his
his bits.
mom's bank account.
He
Okay.
delivers papers on the weekends. The Sunday
We don't
paper.
do that anymore.
Macomb Daily is delivered all the time.
You know what's funny? I was talking
Oh,
to
you
Jimmy
still get that?
Yeah.
about. I'm like, hey, we should do something that we could make some money this summer. You know, I'm like, I was talking to him about starting a club regripping business.
Yeah.
Which is
What
what I
is
did
it?
when I
What
was
is
his
that?
age.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm like, well, you get a paper route. He's like, what? What are you talking about? I said, that's right. That doesn't really exist anymore.
Paper.
Deliver
Maybe a milk.
I got some
a milk
clubs you
truck.
could start with.
Yeah, right. A milk truck. Deliver some dairy, son. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Despite our previous reminders, the amount stated below remains unpaid. As such, we would appreciate if you could make payment as a matter of urgency. As of 7/1/25, the amount due looks like it's cut off here. That's where it ends.
That's my credit card bill.
That says Teak Corporation.
Oh,
TEAC. What's that?
Is that
Yeah, that might be me. I have some of their audio.
is that some microphone equipment?
Yeah, they make.
And
This
then they're
stuff
gonna
isn't. This stuff it isn't paid for.
It's in process. I'll tell you what, though, if we could just get Stacy to auction off that Jared Goff jersey, we could probably get whole.
That was pretty
The
slick.
one from China, the black one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Probably could pay some
Chinese.
bills.
No, I ordered it. It says America, but it took like. Oh, we have something going on.
Somebody's
Somebody
actually
calling
calling in.
Please be Ellie.
Please be Alex.
Be Ellie.
This doesn't work. I don't know.
Watch it. Oh.
I can't. Somebody's calling the text line.
That's
They won't be able to hear us when we talk.
Do you have the
though.
number that they can call in and speak?
There is no call in tonight.
Oh.
It's going to be text, which is 864-548-3007. That's 717 TNG.
Whoever was calling in, please text.
I didn't know you could call in
Thank
today. That's great.
Yeah, that's bad. It's not going to work.
Good technology.
Yeah.
We don't have the motherboard with us.
Yeah. We're running a lean operation today. Okay.
Leien.
Well, apparently, if
Just
TX
AI.
calling for some money, sure.
100 shows! Exclamation point. Who knew there was that much tape?
So stupid.
That's from the Committee to Save Specs Howard.
Amazing.
I guess they're trying to suggest we don't
yeah.
have our broadcasting chops down.
The School of Broadcast Arts.
I think we're up for a professorship there.
Yeah, maybe.
Stacy.
Oh.
Hi. Stacy, I'm watching on my computer. You have a beautiful smile. It could light up a room.
Well, that's very complimentary.
Although today an actual lamp would be even better.
Well, you.
That's from Alex.
Well, man,
I guess we're a little dark on the internet.
Alex,
sorry,
There's
Alex.
a light. There's a light.
Yeah.
The kid's got a sense of humor.
Oh, he does. He's a pretty
Was
funny
it 12
guy.
years old?
12, 13.
Okay, I'm done.
somewhere in that.
I
I'm
think
done.
he said he was 14. At the
I
end of the
don't
month.
know.
I think you said it was 18.
Coming in loud and clear, the station is a blow Torvich. One suggestion, ditch the two mixed casts for a Zoom L12
Oh.
digital multi-rack.
Jim just got an erection.
Okay.
Don't be
I
a
can't
small-time Charlie. Spend the extra buck. That's from the the report of the week.
John from the Report of the Week. I listen to John on shortwave radio. I do.
He must be listening.
But John
And
will be
he
happy
must
to know.
voice texting his.
Right, because he does have a speech impediment. But I will say that we are using a Zoom product today. Today is it's a Zoom product, not a Tascam /TIAC
I don't have
product.
my phone.
Gotcha.
Just kidding.
Oh, you're all right.
Nothing.
I think that concludes.
I think that was Mrs. Tones trying to call, but she said she screwed up. She didn't know.
Oh, gotcha. That's okay. I'm not worried.
This is it. Just
What
don't
does it
broadcast it. Don't broadcast it.
Okay.
That concludes this week's edition of the 100th.
Those were some good
sliding
DMs.
into my DMs.
Alex has definitely the lead in DMs.
Oh, yeah, he's
got
definitely.
He's bored. He's
definitely
12, 13 years
It's
old.
summertime.
He's grounded.
All right, guys, we're an hour in. We got to do a station ID. This is WBCQ The Planet, 5130 if you're tuned in
This is
right
like
now on
96
your shortwave dial.
96.3
Monticello,
The Planet.
Maine,
Taking the next
USA.
Station ID.
Got to do a station ID
No.
every hour.
Okay.
That's funny.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Thank you, by the way,
You're welcome.
for everything. You've done a lot for the show. You've given me like a lot of clothing. Nobody wants me to raffle that shit off, like my
No.
BetMGM hat,
Yeah,
the
so
t-shirts.
can I just raffle off to that 12-year-old all the stuff I've given him that he's slept in or
He
wore?
doesn't want shit that I've sweated in.
Well, it's because
sure
he
Alex
saw me because of you.
If Cord
I
is
don't know
looking
if,
for a sponsor,
I don't know if Scent
Neighbor
is
Stacy
a
would
thing for him.
happily
I
do
don't
that.
know how that works. I imagine that might be.
I never met this guy. Kid.
Well, he's just a.
Would
just
you
a
go
man.
to
Okay,
it?
so let me just put
I
it
would
in
say
Would you go
Same
to his
thing if I
8th
were
grade
you.
dance with him if he asked you?
Can you just stop? Can I go to your 8th grade dance with your son?
I don't know if he's
Okay.
asking for that.
Figure that out, though.
Okay.
Put that into perspective.
Okay.
You want me to go to? I would rather.
I'm
Might be
not saying I want
homecoming
you.
if he's 13.
But think
You
about
might
it.
make
It's Anthony's age.
you might make his life.
Yeah, it's like Taylor Swift when she shows up at homecoming. You know?
No.
It's like a big deal. It's like kind of fun.
That's true. Yeah, you could be like
Oh.
a huge hit.
I'm not.
Speaking
I
of
don't-
our trivia question last week, you could call me Al. It's Spumpin'.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Oh,
on the
wow.
trivia.
Call. Good
I
call,
can't hear
Tones.
it.
By the way, Allie says she's on. Thank you, she said to
Oh,
you.
you're welcome.
Oh, she's
I
trying to
love
call me, but there's no
you.
way to pipe this in, though.
What's the alcohol content on them gummies?
There is none, and there's no weed content either. I felt really embarrassed asking if they had the gummies.
Yeah.
Again, I am by myself. I bought liquor. I was so scared to cross by myself.
How long did it take?
How do I?
It was
Why did you go by
Yeah.
yourself?
She's
How do you add her to the? Put it on speaker. Just put her on speaker and put it next to your
I could
mouth.
do it that way.
Okay.
Might get some feedback.
Put her on speaker and put
Would
it.
that work? I don't
Ask
know.
Tex.
Right. Or
Okay.
Dennis.
He's gonna
Dennis is
move this
in the
out
house.
Actually,
like
Oh,
this.
was Dennis part of it?
Dennis
Actually,
was the
yours
lead
is
singer
not
of
bending
Feedback.
as-
He was the lead singer.
He was
of
the
Feedback?
lead.
I did not
Hang on.
know that.
Have-
Oh, we'll have to get Dennis on just because of that.
We got karaoke here?
Can he still sing a few chops?
Yeah.
A few? Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I don't
she
think he's
answered.
going to do it on the spot.
Okay,
No, okay.
put her on there. We can't hear what she says though.
Are you willing to go on speaker here?
Turn upside down. Give it to me.
Okay.
Ellie, you're on my speaker. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you a little bit, yeah. She's not gonna be able to hear us though, because
Oh, that's a bummer.
She's watching though, so she can hear us.
Is there
Okay.
a delay?
There's a delay.
So
There's
it's
a
probably
delay.
a few
yeah.
second delay.
Huh.
All right.
Can you hear me though?
Yes.
Yes.
I can.
Okay. I may have to beat the living shit out of my husband.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
boy.
So
good.
you need to watch it.
About what?
You know what you're doing.
Instigate?
So please behave.
Am I
Okay.
instigating?
Wow, that's stern words, Allie. Wow.
This is the airing of the grievances program.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's.
I think it's more Daryl than me.
I would say so. Yes.
doing this.
If I had my phone, I was literally gonna text you that, but I don't have my phone by me.
No, I agree.
This
I'm
is
not
making
sure.
for some uncomfortable radio.
I agree 100%. But because you're allowing it.
You're allowing
So
it.
I'm allowing.
You're adding fuel to the fire. You just did it. I just heard it.
Okay.
I don't know.
So stop.
Allie, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll lower the fuel.
Please. There's a fire across the street. That's the only fire that should be happening right now. The fire that your son has started.
Oh, he started fire. Okay. Not
He
like
started fire. It's
there's not
really
like a cottage on fire.
Was Billy Joel involved?
not a cottage on fire, like a bonfire.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
the kind of fire that's
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Or-
acceptable fire.
Yes. But I
So
will
we're,
let you guys
trying
go
to-
because I know it's echoing.
Who's that?
No, actually, you're pretty good.
Okay.
I'll join the fire. We won't
So
read
I-
any
Burn it down the house.
any
I
more
forgot what-
underage texts.
Crowded
I
house?
forgot what Aunt likes the gummies, but that's what I bought them for. You and
Yeah.
I forgot what aunt of
so
yours.
You guys want to take that off the?
And
Yeah.
I will let them know,
Air,
and I
possibly?
greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
we're 6 minutes over on this segment. We got to get the tones on the,
Hang
on
on.
the street.
Here. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in. Keep watching. Bye bye.
Love you, Al.
Keep watching. I like that one.
All right, so here we go. Stace, by the way, thank you, if I didn't say that already,
Yep.
for being on for the third time now on camera, probably the fifth time via audio
Yeah.
somehow.
Because
Yeah.
Greg was on here via audio
Yeah, he was like in the background, like.
with me. I
Yeah.
didn't want to be. This is my first time really on, or no, third
Third time.
on camera.
The
that
Super
I
Bowl
actually,
show, one of our biggest shows you were on.
Is that true?
Yeah. This last one, not the first one, but this one. Last
They
one.
hosted the squares.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So
Yeah.
everybody tuned in to find out what numbers they had.
Yes.
All right, so we got a new segment. Stace, if you do me a favor and grab my wife, because she knows what's coming. A new segment, but it's not really a new segment. It's actually kind of an old segment, but a new segment.
He can be nice, he can be crude, he can make you laugh or give you attitude. It's Tones on the Street.
Go back to Ohio. It's okay.
Right, so Tones on the Street. We got Tones on the Street. Casey's she's gonna take care of the camera duties for you.
Okay. Okay.
While you go out, and then if we can get Andrew and Ryan on, they're gonna fill these two spots.
Wow. Okay.
While you go and you just talk to people around the bar here. No, we don't want you back on. I mean, we do, but you got to get the camera for Tones
Get
on the
camera.
Street.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get my
Yeah, but
cousin.
she wants to get back on. She thinks she gets special access. It's 15 minutes ahead, honey. Let's see if she remembers how to do this, though. She's pretty smart. Smart lady. Normally our shows go a little smoother than this, but this is like a lot of it's on the fly here.
On the fly.
I'm not
radio.
sure what Allie was mad about.
I'll get
Allie,
mad at
send her a
Daryl at
text.
times. It's okay.
I didn't
Gee
think.
whiz, I'm sorry. I didn't
It's a natural thing.
Okay, the names are going to be reversed here. So we got that's Stacy. We already
I
have
mean,
her on.
when have you ever put fuel on the fire, Daryl?
Backwards. There we go. We got Ryan and Andrew, but now their names are mixed up. So we got.
Oh, you got to switch.
So you guys can switch if you want. It doesn't matter. Let's see if Casey did this properly here. She's doing that. She's got the light on. I think she's going to be. We're not probably. Going to have to take an Uber home tonight, I think. All right, she's getting this all set up. So what's going on, guys? How is the podcast going that you guys have been working on?
It's going okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Has there been any movement? Are we moving forward on this?
We got a little bit busy, so but we're trying.
Life
though.
happens,
We're trying
yes.
to,
Yeah.
You know that the average for a new podcast starting up is how many episodes, Jim?
10 episodes.
Rich knows.
10. I thought it was 3, but
No, well, 10 is the number that most stop.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
the number.
It's
So.
tough to get going though because
How many did you guys do?
Life.
I would say like around like 10.
Okay.
We
You guys have done 10?
About 10. Yeah.
Are they on any? Like, are they on a platform? Can they watch them or no?
We recorded like maybe like 4 or 5.
Okay.
And the other ones we just kind of were playing with the equipment. We were, I don't know, we were just doing it just for fun. So we didn't get to that point where we were putting them on every week like you guys did.
Okay.
But we started with 3, him and I and our one friend. Then another friend joined as well too. But yeah, so life kind of happens.
Yeah.
And so it's one got married, so it gets a little hard with trying to.
You can't get discouraged.
Jimmy
you know?
quit. Joey got married.
Our first, what was it, 15 episodes were on CB radio?
Not CB. Another CB. You guys good?
Yeah, there's only 10 channels, and you have to be within.
All right, hold on. We got a Tones on the Street. We got a Tones on the Street opportunity here. Hold on 1 second. Let me. How do I do this? All right, there's Tones. There's Tones. There he is. Oh, he's losing his mic. I love it. We'll go multi-view here. All right, Tones, you're on, buddy. We got you.
Hello, we're one table over from Maine broadcast right now.
Jesus fucking Christ.
One table
Who's
over.
these fine young people over here?
17.
And how do you know anybody on the numbers, guys? What's your relation to anybody here?
Well, I'm your aunt.
Oh shit! Are you serious? Let me give you a hug. I didn't know I had an aunt out there. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for coming. So, what did you order tonight?
Oh, I had a burger and fries.
Like, what would you rate it? Pretty good.
Out of
yeah,
100.
Very good.
Out of 100, what?
Out of 100. 90.
Wow.
Okay. I think it's a little higher than
That's,
what we rated, but we were all
super.
mid 80s, I think.
Wow.
What's your drink of choice, alcoholic beverage?
Well, you know the answer to that. I don't really drink. Oh, well, rum and coke.
Rum and coke. Okay. Okay. And I'm assuming, are you married to this guy here? So this would make him my uncle? Oh. Hey, uncle, what's going on? Okay, what'd you order?
Hamburger. It's pretty good.
What would you give it?
80. It was a little overdone. But
Did you like the thick burger?
Overdone.
Oh, wait, what's your drink of choice? I see you got a Blue Moon action.
Yeah, Blue Moon. They don't have any summer shandy.
Summer shandy?
Yeah, lime.
Be your go-to? Okay. What, like a mixed drink, what are you looking for?
Yeah, on the
What's your
rocks.
best scotch?
McAllen, I think, 12-year-old.
Okay, McAllen. I like that.
He's a
Okay.
Scotch guy, this guy.
Is this your first time at the Hilltop?
Yeah.
Did you come back? Okay, it's a nice little hangout, right? Yeah, okay.
My nephew pays for it. I'll come back, yeah.
I don't know, we're gonna have to work. I just met you guys, so now you want free meals, okay? All right, I'll keep you around. Maybe I'll see you at the family reunion someday. So, and this, so this is, let's see, cousin Ryan's
Girlfriend.
GF?
Yeah.
How long we been dating?
Almost a year.
A year? That's pretty good. That's longer than most of Ryan's, so that's good. So what did you order tonight? Burger fries too? What did you give it out of 100?
80.
80? Okay. And any alcohol beverages for you? Now, what do you usually get if you're Cabernet?
Oh, Cabernet.
Okay.
Fancy.
Now, if I were
Fancy,
gonna,
right?
if I was gonna get a nice drink at your wedding someday, maybe with him, maybe somebody else. Like, what's your top end bar mixed alcohol?
I'm not a big mixed drink.
Will you at least crown for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I might come then. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So we're gonna work our way over to another table. We got a big group over here.
Well, we can come back.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna
his cousins.
We're gonna switch back.
Yeah, we'll talk to your cousins.
We'll kick it
for a
back to the
moment,
main
and
stage
you
for a
get
second.
situated.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and mute that out, babe. We'll come back. All right.
So tell me the idea behind the podcast.
We just kind of we're like, let's just do it. You know, we talk shit all the time to each other, so it it's just kind of natural for us to do it. You know,
Yeah.
him and I obviously are brothers, so we're always talking and stuff like that. We always wanted to do something like that.
Arguing. A lot of
yes.
arguing.
Yeah.
That's what my wife hates about this show. A lot of arguing.
Really? Because we
She
don't
says
Rich
argue.
and
I am
I don't think we
arguing.
argue
It's-
enough.
And she says it's my fault.
Well, that's
Well,
entertainment.
I
though,
agree with
for
that.
So 100 episodes now.
100. This is it. Well, if we make it all the way
This is it.
through,
This one?
This is it.
we may have a problem, but so far, yeah, we're okay. We'll get through 100.
We don't know how FCC, how strictly they monitor that.
Yeah, if anybody has a shortwave radio with them, that would be cool. Anybody bring one? No, okay. Well, I have a feeling we probably are still being simulcast. And by the way, transmission reports you can send to numbersguys at numbersguys.live. Sorry, go ahead.
That's it.
You guys ever tried porta potty?
No, I
Porta
saw you
party?
guys were drinking these.
All right, Tones is
Yeah.
giving me the high side
It's a
over
shared
there.
glass over there.
Let's see. Let's cut back. Cut back in. He's got
We'll
more
get these
people.
guys' opinion when we come back.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, try that. Let me know what you think. All right, we got
17%.
Tones on the
17.5.
street.
Try it out. Wow.
Okay, so for our frequent viewers, you might recognize a couple ladies over here. Where did she go?
Oh, she took off.
Realtor
I
Lauren,
think.
come back. Hey. Hey, you wanted a ring. You're part of the deal here. Come here. Come here. This is part of the package deal, man. You got 100 episodes. You think he's going to stop now just because you get married someday? No, that's not what guys do. Okay, so how long you been dating one of my favorite numbers guys, Rich?
2.5 years.
2.5 years, okay. Is it getting better or worse?
I mean, I would hope it's getting better.
Okay. Do we have a date yet?
6/26/26.
6/26.
Maybe.
Okay,
Because it might go to the Caribbean and then it might go to December.
that's a solid number. I like that. Do we have locations? Hammered down?
His mic isn't
Okay.
picking up everything.
No,
what did you
you
order
got to point
tonight?
that mic.
Cranberry Tito.
Yeah.
You got to point the mic
Get
towards
closer.
them.
Get
I
closer.
can't hear anything. What?
Jeez.
Cranberry and Tito's.
Is that your drink of choice?
Yes. Here, yeah.
Okay. So, what would you rate the food yet?
I didn't eat today.
What do you normally get when you come here?
Cranberry and Tito's. I've never eaten here.
Oh, come on. Okay. Well, you gotta try a burger. We rated the burgers, right? I think Rich said you would like it, so.
Of course.
Okay. And now your Rich's daughter,
Oldest daughter, Lauren.
smartest daughter.
I think. Oh,
Humblest.
it's like an imbalance between my sister and I, between book smart and street smart. Like,
So are you a good mixture of that?
yes, we're both a good mixture of that, but I'd say she's a slightly better mixture of both.
And what did you order tonight?
Nice.
Waterx, I'll be 21 in 9 months.
We're gonna come back here in 9 months for a show. Rich, mark that down. 9 months. We're gonna have that here. Did you order any food tonight?
No,
Have you ever had food here?
no, I had a salad before I came here.
And what's your future plans? Yeah.
Plans for what? Like
Career.
Graduate college in 4 years. Well, 3 years. Keep working hard, stay on my grind, and never give up.
I think
Deep
your dad must be giving a good influence on you there. So.
Rich, is that really how she is?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna double check with your dad there. Make sure this all checks out. So.
He's great.
Are you the volleyball player? No. Does he play any sport?
Not the athletic daughter. I played basketball. Rachel's the volleyball player. She finished. She's done with sports. She just had her last tournament.
Well, thanks for coming to support your dad. That's pretty cool.
I'm here to support all of you. You guys have come so far, and you have a much longer journey to come. Yeah, you have to come to my work, and I have to ask my man. I'm sure they'll say yes. You have to do a podcast at I Work Art and Jake's.
Art and Jake's.
23 and Hayes. Yeah.
I think we can make that happen. I'll be down for Art and Jake's.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Good burger.
Can we have your 21st birthday show for Martin Jake's?
Ooh.
You don't want to go where you work. You want to go somewhere else. I understand that. Sexy steak? Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'd love. Have you been to Gilly's
I heard that's
Clubhouse?
really good. JT and I went to Gilly's.
Yeah, no, that'd be a good place.
I would definitely go back there for your birthday party. So, okay.
We'll make it happen. Of course.
Appreciate it.
I love.
And we'll send it back to the main stage here.
All right. You're kicking us back. Okay. All right, and we're back. Back to Andrew and Ryan here. I want to say in the studio, but one table over, as it might be.
It's a big place.
It is a big place. It's a big place.
That Gillies is a pretty good place.
Yeah, it's fun
place.
It is.
Yeah, real cool place.
Gone there for a UFC fight. It's pretty cool too.
Now, were you guys on the which floor were you on? Were you up top of the Mexican floor? Or
Thank
were
you.
you-
I've
never been there. He is.
Oh, you never been there?
We
I've
were
never been there.
we were on like the lower main area for it. Yeah.
Okay.
I've really only sat outside there so far because the only times I've been there for a Lions game, so it's usually packed.
You sat outside for the Lions game?
Yeah.
be freaking cold.
Oh, September.
Oh, September.
Early
yeah,
one,
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah,
Early
that's
one,
true. I
yeah.
guess the early one. They have the upstairs too, outside.
They have like what 3 levels plus the
was like-
roof?
Yeah.
I want
It
to
was-
say.
I think so, but I don't remember it like being outside upstairs though. I only remember it being like on the main floor.
No, I think the roof. They have a roof.
Oh, they do?
That's
Oh, okay.
outside. But yeah.
When
you're
I
right.
went, it was too cold. None of that was even open.
Gotcha.
It was like March or something like that. Or I
Did
think
you guys
I
have
went.
reservations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You got to get anywhere down there. You have to have a reservation to go
Right,
to,
right.
especially like on a Friday or Saturday.
It's funny though. You walk up there sometimes, and like you can tell it's like half full, and they'll be like, "You don't have a reservation, you're not coming in." And you're like,
Yeah.
Well, they have
Come
a really cool like private room up top as well. That's on Woodward, on the Woodward side of it. 'Cause
Okay.
It's on Woodward, so it's like this whole glass room. It's all at the top. It's pretty cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing how much downtown Detroit has grown. Like where you need a reservation to go somewhere. I mean, outside of maybe Rattlesnake Club back in the day.
You got to pay for parking now.
Yeah, you got to pay for parking.
I like that. I like the
It really
free
is.
parking.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, for
Oh well, we got somebody. Hold on. This is still Tones on the Street. Let's bring him on here.
We found another. We're live here. Yeah, we found another favorite.
She's a
State your name.
two-timer, by the way.
I am
Two-timer.
Katie Rice.
Okay.
I am your
better known as Katrina.
Katrina, according to my birth
And
certificate.
then how you connected to the numbers guys here?
The numbers, guys, I've been here once or twice, and I'm your dietitian.
Yes.
I'm the dietitian.
She doesn't like us eating beef. She says it causes cancer. So, but how are we gonna do a burger tasting without trying beef out?
Yeah, that'll be a challenge.
We're not doing veggie voopers.
That'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you get some tofurkey or something.
Okay, what's your favorite drink there? You're a wine chick, aren't you?
I do like the wine, but I also dabble in the tequila.
Okay, what's your favorite tequila?
El Mayor.
El Mayor.
El
Okay.
Mayor, dark.
I don't think I've ever had El Mayor.
Yep.
Dark.
They sell it on the liquor store on Grossbeck on my way to your house.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
He's
what?
also my financial advisor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We don't talk about money.
I no.
That's it. So what did you order tonight?
I didn't order anything.
You eating some wings though? Whose wings are those?
These are Stacy's.
Okay.
And she's absent, so I've been eating them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, what's your favorite sport?
Ooh. Probably softball.
Softball.
Probably softball.
Do you like watching pro softball?
I love watching all
Women's
softball.
softball.
Yes, my daughter won't
think,
play 3 years now,
Okay.
so I'm a softball mom by
I'm
heart.
just trying to get
Okay.
But she quit, and it
Drink.
hurts still.
No,
Still
drink.
hurts.
Okay. Most important question: who's your favorite numbers guy?
Well, that would be you, Anthony.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Is that all that matters?
That's what I figured, but I had to double check. So.
Double, triple check.
Well, we always appreciate you, Katrina.
That's
Thanks
right.
for coming out and supporting us.
That's right.
Enjoy your
Go-
wine. Okay. Have another glass.
Okay.
We'll catch you later.
Will do.
Bye bye. We'll send it back.
I think Tones is really liking this. I send it back. Back to you, JT. Oh, man. All right. You guys good? Yeah? All right, cool. Thanks. Special
should
thanks
go-
to my
you
wife,
should-
Casey, for.
He should head in the kitchen and interview
Yeah,
him.
you should. You want to go in the kitchen? Do it like a Gordon Ramsay sort of
Let's
thing.
see how clean it is back here.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I
more
got it.
like a who's the guy, the Hall of Shame guy?
Yeah.
It's like Ratatouilleville back there.
Should have gone in the kitchen.
I don't think the food here is too good to
Nah.
have a kitchen like that. Plus, I know Darko. I watch him. We've been here at 2 o'clock. He's in here cleaning shit.
Yeah,
all
he's
the time.
clean, constantly cleaning.
Always cleaning stuff.
Now,
So, yeah.
cleanest bathrooms. Have you been in the bathroom yet, Rich?
I have a couple times. Not tonight. but-
Rich had announced in one of the previous episodes that he had relations in the bathroom. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
He had said something about 30 seconds or 60 seconds in the
I
bathroom.
don't remember that.
I
Oh.
don't think so.
Go
We'll have
back.
to watch that tape.
Go back and listen. What episode was that? 30?
I don't remember him even
30-something?
saying that, so I can't imagine.
The one where we were at the hilltop.
Oh.
You said I just got back from the restroom.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I
yes,
think
yes,
that was
yes, yes.
Did he remodel the whole place?
Jokes.
Oh,
I
it
think
was a
that was a
joke.
joke.
Did he
God
remodel
dang
the
it.
whole place?
He did.
He did, yeah.
He
I thought I
did.
remember you saying that in that episode.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a Hilltop Burger review out, too, now. And I apologize to Naked Burger because that review won't be coming out for like another 2 weeks, probably.
My gosh.
But, yeah, Naked Burger's going to get their review. But we were here at the Hilltop They got an 83 excellent, I think, for their burgers.
Excellent burger.
Yeah,
burger.
excellent
Good.
burgers here.
It was, I had
Yeah,
it.
it was good.
He had
It was
it.
pretty
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
burger.
yeah, it was. It's good.
Yeah.
And the price puts it over the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Did you guys get just their pub burger?
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
with cheese.
I wanted to, I wanted to try something close to what you guys had. And
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
that
so you saw
I
it,
thought
yeah.
that's what you had.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think they just got the regular one or whatever.
Just got the
Nine-
standard burger.
$9.45 with cheese and fries.
Fries. Come on, you can't beat that.
Can't even get that
Can't beat
McDonald's
that.
now.
No, you can't. All right, guys. Let's see. Oh, we gotta get a bourbon.
Oh,
You do?
Yeah.
okay.
For libation exploration number 2, I gotta get Dom on.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Fellas,
All
thank
right.
you.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Thanks,
Good to see you guys again.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for
Hopefully,
support.
be on again, and maybe you'll invite us on
Yeah,
your
nice-
show.
nice
Yeah.
meeting you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nice
Thank you
meeting
so
you.
much.
Well, that's right. You've never been on with them.
No, I wasn't here that week.
Yeah. They're going to do a rotation, and I'm going to get Big Dom in for libation exploration number 2,
Oh, okay.
and then maybe we can get
you
Desiree over
order
here
one?
to get us some bourbon. No, I did not.
She got something here that we haven't tried before?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, we're going to ask because we
We're
have,
on-
we
we're
have
on the
room
fly
for an
here?
extra libation, so we'll ask. All right, Big D in the house. Let me give one more libation exploration intro.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the numbers, guys.
All right, and we are back with my oldest boy.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, what's
going
up,
on,
buddy?
Tommy, baby.
What's up?
Been on
Here
the
with
show.
the fiance today?
Not yet.
Oh.
Oh, no. Let's not rush
Well,
it.
I'm here with the fiance.
Well, you're rushing things.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Hold on one second
Ask
here.
him.
Let me just do this. And there we go. All right, so we're going to do a libation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
While you're here, if you don't mind. But we're going to try a bourbon.
Try this first, though. And
Let's give you a
anything
bourbon.
you try afterwards will taste better in your life.
I think anything you try.
This is
Well,
porta potty.
Porta potty.
You only live once, 17.5%.
I think I'm good.
I
will
think
try it.
everything just tastes way better after you're
Oh
done.
my God, I could just smell it.
Burns the nostrils.
It's not
Now
that
your
bad.
dad's
Desiree's
putting
taking
his
care of
down
that for
already.
us.
You take little sips of it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
before we start anything,
Yeah.
I don't know if we cleared up the confusion about our first guest. I went back, episode 11.
Oh.
me.
Very first.
Very
right
first.
here, Tommy.
Very first in person, at least.
Okay.
Then it had to be. I knew it was either you or Dale because it was in the old studio.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Back when we were in studio, it was still 8.
How many episodes do we have in the first studio?
That was from when we started.
So May to the end of the year. So
Yeah.
About
4 times
26.
7, 20, 25, 20, 26, 27. Yeah.
Something like that. The lion's share have definitely been in the current studio.
Yes, right.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, Towns. Yeah.
Episode 11, huh?
Episode
Wow.
11.
We didn't have a
Couldn't
guest
even-
all the way to episode 11.
Couldn't even make it to 12 episodes without having somebody else.
That is
Who
pretty
who
crazy.
were you in for?
Daryl.
Oh,
Because he was
that's
probably in
right.
baseball at the time.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Because I was going to say, you called in once and did a video, and then he called in once, did a video.
Yeah, after that, I was like, I'm not going to do that again.
No,
Yeah,
Daryl
no.
at the controls did not work out in episode 13 or 12.
Well, it's just, it's like when you're on vacation, you want to
Relax.
I have no problem calling in, but when you have to also kind of be like,
You were sick
an hour
one
ahead
day.
of time, you got to make sure. Man, I don't want to do that.
The time you called in, you were sick because you were at home.
Oh, that's right. No, you know what it was? It was everybody else was sick. I think I was okay, but they were violently ill at the house that day. I remember that.
Does that look right?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
you
all right.
actually did the show, but Daryl did a show by.
He did it
when
on
you were
vacation.
gone.
Yeah, he did one when I was gone somewhere. Right?
Yeah. We were in the process of bringing in a new host, but
Yeah.
turns out it's all his stuff.
The technical skills from up
Well,
north.
it's all
Not the
TX
skills,
stuff,
it's
actually.
It's
at
the
this point.
actual plant and what's the word? Plant and equipment.
I don't know. The one time I remember you called in, you couldn't figure anything out. We couldn't see you, could hardly hear you. You couldn't hear us. You were in the car
That
on
was
vacation.
the internet bad connection.
Yeah.
So
You had to go to the car so you could.
that was in
Communicate.
Mackinac City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
That was up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a good connection. Right now we're tapped into Tim's next door Wi-Fi.
Tim's Tire and Auto.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Auto shop. The auto
Strong,
shop?
strong broadband signal.
Very strong.
If you're looking
Hey,
for a
across
beer
the
while your
parking lot.
tire is getting fixed,
In fact, the last time we were in here doing that review for the burger,
yeah.
gentleman sat down at the bar. He said, "I just want a sandwich to go. I got my car being worked on."
Oh, I thought that might have been Tim.
I don't think it was Tim.
Wow.
It's hard to order a sandwich at a place that only has
Yeah, they're
burgers
like,
and wings.
we have burgers. So we got a sandwich. So, but Tim's is a great place. They got a T1 line, I believe.
I'll tell you what,
T-line,
their internet,
T2?
that's a torch. Their signal.
I think they got some Starlink going on
Yeah,
here.
it is. I mean, this is great. I've
They
never.
may have upgraded.
No, we're not actually stealing Tim's internet. But Darko was nice enough to let us use his internet, which is one less thing that we have to worry about.
He wouldn't give me the password.
He
I
typed
have
it
a
in. He wouldn't
question
let me-
for our
he
guests,
wouldn't tell it
guys,
to
if
me.
you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, is football season right around the corner?
Mhm.
When's that starting up?
They start actual practice second week of August.
Second week of August?
Yeah.
When's the behind the scenes practice start though? Like
It started already.
I gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
this is in the
Summer's-
U.S.
Summer's done.
The U.S.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Canada.
Like the
Different
Midwest
football.
or
Thank you.
It's the Midwest.
Okay.
You can call it that.
What's our
for
drink of choice
The
tonight,
Midwest
fellas?
minus the Mister.
I left it up to her.
Oh.
Desiree, by the way, our waitress, Desiree, has been
This
fantastic.
is a surprise drink.
Yeah, this is for Libation Exploration number 2. What is this? Oh, 1792. I've
Is
never
that-
had this.
Is
You
that
never had this?
tequila?
It's the lower end of Jefferson's Ocean.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
thank you.
It's the probably the first bottom tier or whatever they call it. Something. So it goes 1792, then Jefferson's Ocean, I think. So however,
I gotcha. Okay.
same company though.
I'm excited
so
to
it
taste
should
this.
be,
Does this go on a barrel on the boat like Jefferson's Ocean?
I don't think so. I think what was 1792? Is that the like Declaration of Independence or something like that?
I don't think that's
no.
right.
I'm asking.
I think that was
not
that was-
saying, Daryl. Just to clarify.
Maybe is that the Articles of
Spanish
Confederation?
War?
I think that was the year that Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
1792.
1792.
Stamp Act?
No, I was definitely part
Is
of
that
the
the
Stamp Act.
Constitutional Congress?
That was 17. No, it had
Boston
to
Tea Party?
be the
No, that was before it.
It might have been when. Did you guys ever hear the story about the White House being burnt down?
Yeah.
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 The War of
I
1812.
think it was 1792.
That was the War of 1792.
Now Columbus might make sense because Jefferson's Ocean would be a good tie-in to that. So, but I feel like Columbus might have been before 1792.
A couple
It
hundred
was
years.
1492.
Weren't we already
I
a
think.
country by then?
Yeah, 1776.
Yeah, we're about to celebrate our 250 next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
He brought the originals over. The Nina, the Pinta, and the Mayflower.
Mayflower.
I think.
Who said that?
Daryl.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you that somebody said that.
Oh.
Never mind,
Was
sorry.
that the Anchorman? No. No.
Now
maybe
there,
not.
there is one problem. I can't pull up the write up on this bourbon. So if somebody wants to pull this up on their phone or something, give us some background on 17.
I got
This
you. You
phone
guys go
is-
ahead and review.
This phone's for outgoing calls only.
That's outbound. You get a new case on that.
New phone.
New phone.
This is
Congratulations.
the Max 16 Pro.
Oh, so you got the new charger and everything, huh?
Getting a little old. but you gotta
USB-C.
get the,
Oh yeah,
Max.
yeah. My old phone was 4 years old.
Yeah, mine's about that right now, I think.
I really started to see some deficiencies after it went into the lawnmower blade running.
All right, fellas, we got
What's so funny?
a little overview here.
So 2020.
The brand is named after the year Kentucky became the 15th state,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
separating from
Ties into
Virginia.
Kentucky. Yeah.
It's known as a high rye mash bill, which gives it a spicy kick and is aging in charred oak barrels for added depth and complexity.
And 2020 World Whiskey of the Year.
Wow.
Wow.
Not bad.
To Jim.
It's really smooth.
By Jim
Really
Murray's
smooth.
Whiskey Bible 2020.
Wow. This is big time.
I got it as a 3.9, and I'm not a big
That's a
bourbon
major
guy.
award.
That's a big award.
Major award.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
like
like
a
major
little
award.
spiciness to it. I'm a spicy guy. I don't know if you know that, Jim.
I do know that.
I do like. I do like the kick this got.
I got you want to.
Not bad.
I'm feeling
Do you
it.
need an extra one?
myself. That's all right. But one of the
Everybody
ones.
likes a good coffee
I've
straw.
had Jefferson's Ocean, which is pretty damn good.
Well,
this is good.
so is what's the basic Jefferson Ocean then? Like if you is there
It's
just
it's
a
more
regular?
like a higher. It's a higher end. It because it's aged longer, I think. At Jefferson's Ocean, the cool thing about that is they actually put it in the ocean, and they're all each one that comes out, like each different kind of barrel or whatever, it's aged in a different spot in the water or ocean.
Isn't it like on a ship? Yeah, so it's moving
I
around
think they
all the
actually
time.
dump it in the
I
water
think I
for
saw
a
this
while.
one
Oh, yeah.
before.
Yeah.
But
Something about taxation, and they just toss it into the bay.
That was tea.
Oh,
that's
the tea Boston Tea Party.
Yeah. Was that 1774?
I think it was.
I think it was 1792. That's what, maybe it was
St.
the
Martin,
bourbon.
Kentucky?
The bourbon party.
I think for our 250th anniversary, we should be rating teas next year.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, sorry, Tones. I'm going to veto
Tea
that.
libation.
Yeah.
Tea was a big thing back then.
Yeah.
Overruled. I don't have the
Right.
mantle.
You found like a tea stout or something.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what, though,
what
for
was
being
that?
a little lower than on the price point, though, I think this is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty good one.
What kind of ABV are we looking at here? Let me see.
I don't know, probably 92 if I had to guess. Tastes like a 92.
92, right off the rip.
Rich says 92. Tastes like a 92.
92 proof, Jim.
92 proof.
Are
so
you,
that'd be
are
about
you that,
40.
are you that locked in? Like, you'd be like, this is a 92.
Yeah. I know, it's not high.
Not like a
Would
90.
that be 46% ABV?
See.
That's
here.
impressive. I said early on that Rich is like he's our bourbon expert.
Well,
and
he's
this
got a
is-
very sophisticated palate.
It's going to be 108, though. It's
And
gonna
then
be-
Yeah.
that
I was gonna say, wait till it
bourbon
comes
came
back
on
at-
off the palate.
Tones is looking it up here.
Let's see what Tones
Trying to
comes up
find
with.
it.
I got a question for the accountants. What's 100 minutes?
I want to say an hour, maybe 2.
Hour and 40 minutes.
Hour 40. Okay, so we're going to have 20 minutes left here coming up.
Oh gosh, what couldn't
Oh,
we do?
did you say 140? 100.
We're coming up to 100. We're at
100.
96.
125 proof, so that's
No.
60.
125 proof. This should be on fire.
125 proof?
This doesn't give me the
62%
shivers.
alcohol, right?
62 would be.
Yeah, 125.
No, 62 would be double.
Yeah,
No.
125.
No way.
Yeah.
I call
Is
bullshit.
this a single barrel version?
No, this is not this. You kidding me? We're at Hilltop, Tones.
Well, how do you know? They should roll out the red carpet for us here.
I'm going to say this is the usual 1792.
Not single barrel.
Not the single barrel.
Okay.
There's no way this is 124. No.
How's this compared to the other one? The
Ocean?
Father's Day.
Oh.
I think I prefer the other.
Okay, 93.7 proof.
Willette.
46.85
That sounds about right.
alcohol by volume.
So
How
you
much
could
was
have
it?
2 of these.
46.85.
You could have 2 of these, 2 shots of this beer, and be about the equivalent of a shot of this bourbon.
That's true.
I think if you had 2 shots of that beer, you wouldn't.
But I'm
be
going to
alive.
enjoy this bourbon much, much
2
better.
glasses of that beer. You would
Then
not.
the porta
I don't know,
potty.
How's that one down so?
That's
Who did
Jim's.
that?
That's your
That's
dad's.
horrible.
I liked it.
It wasn't okay. I mean, it wasn't bad, but
He's
that's
got
not.
a
I
thing
wouldn't
with
drink that
his
much.
basal
This
metabolism,
This is where I'm at.
where his body needs and craves alcohol.
That's a weird thing to say.
Well, this is like raspberry. It's sweet.
You got that? Raspberry. It's
Yeah,
like
you're gonna-
soft parade mixed with port wine.
You're gonna wake up with
That's
the
what I
worst
said.
headache on the planet.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to wake up with a headache. But here we go. So we have a rating scale for the people that are just tuning in right now. We use this for bourbons, too. It's other boobs. It's your boobs scale. So 5, you're going to drive across town for this stuff. 4, you're going to buy it with no hesitation. 3, you're not going to kick it out of bed. 2, you'll choke it down for the show so you don't look like a biatch. 1, a hard pass, nastier than Flint's water. Let's start with Dom. What are you going to give this one?
A 4-2.
4-2.
Super smooth. Doesn't
Yeah.
give me the chills when I swallow it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I got the chills when you came on the show, Dom, but that's just me.
Yeah, once I knew you
Oh,
were
Rich,
our original guest, I was like, you got some good vibes.
Every
going
time
on.
I see Rich's head, I get the chills. So.
I know. Every time I see Rich, I just
um,
get the chills. It's amazing.
You know, I want to say 4-6, but after having, I feel like everything's really after having half a beer of that party, whatever the hell it's called, porta party. I'm gonna give it a 4-3 just to give myself some wiggle room. Pretty good though.
So are you saying that all your scores after that beer
I don't
are
know. This
curved?
Oberon's tasting like a 5-6. I don't even know how that's
No,
possible.
so it's
right
on a
now.
curve. It's a curved grading scale at this point.
Correct.
Shit, Tones, you're out of the frame. I'm gonna put you like this. Go ahead. What do you
I'm
want?
going to
Oh,
top
you-
them by
you put
just
you in? Yeah? Okay.
just a notch. 4-4, very smooth. I could drink this. Yeah. Hanging out. occasionally, whatever. But, yeah.
Okay.
It's a good.
It's like a 100 episode at the Hilltop type.
Yeah,
type drink.
this is a good. Hey, I got some dudes over.
Would you
we have a
drink
cigar.
this?
I could drink this.
Right
An
before
Ameri-
you roofie them, Tones.
Before.
That's usually what.
Before he Cosby's them.
Yeah.
Would
This
you
is a-
drink
this is a
this
good
at
one.
America's 250th?
I would toast
Sitting
American 250.
outside in the lawn chair, the fold
Yeah.
up.
Straight from Kentucky. Yes, I
Yeah.
could.
All right. What do you got, Dubs?
3.9. It was legit, very smooth. I don't know what we never really did figure out what the price point is, but
I don't think it's
I'd
that
say about
high.
40.
Yeah, I can't.
40?
Be that high.
okay, that's a little more than I'm used to, accustomed to spending.
Sure.
You're looking at
Now
bottles
I'm
of
a
Jack. for
bit of a
25
skin
bucks.
flint, so
I don't think that's right.
okay.
I don't know what that means.
But the beer is Soft Parade and Shoshu Shi Kim Chu, which is the #1 soy sauce in Japan. Right?
Right. Of course.
That's what you were trying.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. All right. I'm going to give this one. Now, I'm going to get. Hi.
Hey, look at this. What's up, Dale Dub? What's up,
Dale
buddy?
Dub will be on in a minute here. Interesting about this. They said a high rye mash bill. Did you hear that?
Okay. Yeah.
And remember when we had a few shows ago, we
Dom.
had Dom.
Dom.
Yeah.
Good guy.
No, not Dom.
Dante.
Dante. He has a
Dante
son named Dom.
Rosa.
Yeah. He was saying
Let's
that,
go with it.
that
run with
Bullet, which is one of my favorite bourbons.
I think you're pronouncing
I
that
know.
wrong. That's fine.
Bullet?
No, it's Bullet.
Yeah, it's Bullet. And then one of theirs, the one that I liked the most, had a high rye mash bill.
Okay.
This one is very similar to those two.
So you're trying to
dig
figure
this.
it out that you like that.
I like
high
that.
mash.
I really
I'm-
don't. I don't like rye, but this one's better. than
And I don't
most.
like rye either. I didn't
I know.
but I like the high rye mash bill mixed with whatever else that they're doing here.
What's up with rye bread?
I'm gonna give. I like rye bread.
Sure.
The Reuben. But I'm gonna give this one a. Give this a 4.3.
Oh, that's what I said. Great
that what
minds
you
think
said?
alike.
Yeah. 4.3.
Rye,
A solid
wheat,
4.3.
corn, all taste the same.
Good.
Yeah.
Anything with a
Pretty good.
spiciness. A little spice.
Yeah, but it's not like really spicy. I mean,
No,
it's
it
just
kinda
tasty.
hits the.
Just enough. to add that
What
nice
did
little
Dante
flavor.
said? It hits the back of your tongue. What do you call that? What's his terminology?
I call it a
The
good time,
tug
but-
or hug?
The tug.
Huggy
You
beer.
could call it the tug.
Hug and tug.
He called. That's in fact that is exactly what he called it. Call it the hug and tug. Thanks, Dante, for that nomenclature. All right. Everything good with you, pal?
Everything's good.
Thank you for being on the show numerous times. Probably one of our most frequent.
Yeah, he's got to be up there.
He's up there.
Between me and Dale, I think.
Yeah, it's you and Dale. You guys have been on more than anybody for sure. I don't know the
Honorary-
exact number.
You guys should arm
Honorary
wrestle it
number
for
guys?
the championship.
Championship of what? What are we competing for?
Over the top.
You get it.
Over the top at the hilltop?
You get
There
it.
you
Did you
go.
know how they came to the name Hilltop?
Yeah,
Damn
we
it if I
covered
don't remember.
Oh, you forget?
Yeah, I did.
It's built
I
on
think
top
Toads
of the hill.
remember. Or Richwood.
Top of the hill, I thought.
Yeah, it was high up,
Go
right?
figure.
Compared to the farmland.
That's right. It was
Something like
built
that.
on
Is this
a
like an
hill.
original building? Or what?
Incidental.
What are we?
Original land, let's call it.
It's all about the elevation.
There's all
So,
cornfields around
I
here
got a
back
feeling
then.
Tim's was first, though.
Black Eyed Peas had a feeling, too.
He did.
This place was built before cars, man. Tim's wasn't around.
There's
Tim's
no
came
way.
after.
100 years and 2 more years.
You had to come here by horse and buggy.
And in
Although
4
Tim's did
years,
introduce the dial-up in 1989, so that was cool.
in 4 years, we're going to be celebrating the 102-year anniversary of the Hilltop.
I'm looking forward to that.
And then you'll get another 1792.
Oh, sure.
Just like
I'll
Toads
agree
on
with
the
that.
1794,
Delicious.
whatever.
It might be.
back,
It's
stare out
probably
at
the
back
same
40
bottle.
of
Yeah,
the road.
No one drinks that shit here.
That's why we got it. That's why she
Exactly.
gave it
Like
to
dust it off.
Yeah.
I like the shirt,
Gotta get
by
rid
the
of
way,
this.
Dom. It's
Thank you.
That's Creed, I believe.
It is not Creed.
That's not great.
Alice in Chains.
If we
Yeah,
can
that's the cover of Dirt.
It's a little
It
different
is.
than Creed.
One of my favorite Alice in Chains albums.
Scott Staff gonna hold a candle to Alice in Chains.
Who was singing that?
Somebody in the crowd.
Weird.
I went to go play Keno, but they don't have it here. You notice that?
They don't have pull tabs either?
No.
Well, I stopped
The
playing it
Hilltop.
once DW said it's a white trash game.
Keno?
He didn't necessarily
I doubled
say
up.
that.
Yeah,
but he alluded to that.
I did.
I felt bad about myself after that.
I invited a group of friends in a text chat to come tonight. I told them there's no Keno.
And it is.
And I got 2 likes out of the 3 people. 2 likes. 2 thumbs up.
66%.
What they say? Like,
I think they just understand.
Said, all right, I'm gonna.
It's kind of one of those
stay
things.
Am I double wide tonight? What are you talking
They're
about?
like-
Why did we come to this
I
conclusion?
like. I don't slow sipping bourbon
Are
and
they
playing
here?
Keno.
They're
What
not
else
here.
do you want to do?
Wait, they are here.
Keno's the best. You go to a restaurant, they got Keno. It's awesome.
Yeah, done,
yeah.
dude.
Throw $20 on it.
It brings in a certain sort of
But
crowd.
I'll stay there an extra 40 minutes on average.
I'll have another drink to finish my
Any
Keno
hole in
tab.
the wall bar, those are the best ones. They all have Keno.
Don't like it.
And pull tabs. If you
don't
ever
like
find a
it.
place
I
that's got
agree.
pull
I
tabs
agree with
besides B-dubs,
Do you
that's
think
how you know it's good.
I made a assertment that it's a combo. Most places have. If they have Keno, they have pull tabs.
I think it's
not
other way
one or
around.
the other.
I think if
I
they
don't-
have
I
pull
think that's
tabs,
more
they
of
have
a
Keno.
VFW.
So you say pull tabs comes before Keno?
I think you're right.
Yes.
I think he's right.
But but some places have Keno, but no pull tabs.
Yes.
Right.
I've been to a lot more Keno spots than pull tab places.
I'll find that pie chart. We'll figure this out.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
if
you
you don't
visit a
mind,
lot of
Toads.
VFW
Doing
halls,
some in-depth research.
Our Venn diagram overlap.
Because pull tabs, you might have an argument.
I agree. That's
But Keno is no. Keno's
Keno.
the rich man's game. Come on.
It's a rich.
They played in Vegas, for Christ's sake.
Pull tabs is like a
Yeah.
drug. You just start flipping.
You buy 100 of them and you're just like
It's a crack.
ripping them
It's
right
a crack
away,
game.
and you win $3.
Yes.
And life is good. You feed that gambling addiction.
Everybody has their own what do you
Vice?
call that?
Vice.
Well, not
Yeah.
vice, but their own with the way they see the world.
Like
Is
it's,
it
They're all
okay to have more than one?
the world is subjective.
Well, it's everything subjective. Like you see Keno as a white trash game. I see Keno as a way to make some money.
It's a gateway drug.
A gateway drug.
I think what you're talking about is called an addiction.
That could be. Could be. I mean, I'm no expert.
It's a
here.
strong word.
Strong word.
Well,
you're-
let's not
Hey, guys,
let's
you're-
not put name to things.
Your dad doesn't understand moderation when it comes
I
to a
mean,
lot of things.
I'm probably
Nobody
down
does.
$500 lifetime in Keno, but
Maybe
I
it's
feel like
politics.
next win is just around the corner.
Yeah.
That's
You hit
a
that
$400
hit
win,
that four
right.
spot with the 5 kicker.
I'll tell you what, in pull tabs, I don't think I've ever played pull tabs.
Oh,
I
you're
have.
better off
It
not.
sucks.
It's-
I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
I wasn't
that where
kidding.
they
You
have
can
the
spend
fruit?
$100
It's a
with
messy
3.
game.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
You got to get them in a line. It's like a slot machine.
I've seen it played more than once at One-Eye Jacks, I'll say that much. And it doesn't look like very fun.
No, it's not.
It's not like a scratch off or anything like that. I mean, you literally just pull the 3 tabs. And hope
Yeah,
that
I'd rather
there's
do a
line.
scratch
Yeah.
off over pull.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a scratch off where you don't need a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically what it is, right?
Well, it's like a
Maybe
scratch
someday we
off,
won't
but-
have coins anymore, and
I think
that's the only
scratch
option.
off.
They're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Scratch offs
Thanks,
have better
Rich.
odds, though.
And you don't
They
have all
have to,
that
'cause more people buy 'em.
shavings.
Yeah.
Right. Those shavings of
I mean, the
like
pull
probably
tabs.
some
You
sort
find a
of
place with
cancerous.
pull tabs. How many do you think they're really
Probably.
selling?
I mean, how many millionaires have been made off pull tabs?
Mesothelioma.
I wonder what the max you could win off a pull tab is.
I think
like
500,
much.
right?
It's not a big number.
Yeah.
See, when I gamble,
It
I
can't be
need
more than the VFW hall carries, so.
I need a big number as like a potential when I'm gambling to like be excited. If I could only like win a few $100, that's not exciting to me.
Doesn't get tones erect.
No.
Gotcha.
I might be like semi-soft.
Yeah.
You know, still
half chub.
half
It's a
chub.
warm-up.
This is terrible. Okay, so we're
every other show.
107 minutes in. How many? What is that in hours?
We're out of time.
We got 13
Oh,
minutes.
you got
Who's
13.
next?
Oh,
Dale
shit. All right,
Dubs?
we got to get Dale Dub on.
Yeah.
Dami,
Thanks, Dami boy.
Of course.
Appreciate
Congrats, guys.
you
On
may
100.
have to skip our top picks tonight. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's a
we'll
good
just
idea.
read them off real quick. Just say what they are.
Yeah.
Go keep your girl company.
I don't have any top picks, so I'm good.
Yeah, these are the Stones. Where's Dale at?
I was thinking about
Is he
taking
over
USA here, but they were minus 400.
There he
Can't
is.
Do that.
That's no,
Can't
you
do
don't.
that.
Not
I'll go
even
get
worth
him.
my time. Although they're only up 2-1 tone.
We got to get him on. We got to get Lauren on, I think, too, or somebody.
Where's Dale
One of
Dub?
Rich's.
I'll get it.
And Lauren.
Yeah. Man, this 2 hours flew by.
I know. That's when you said 2 hours. Like, wow. 'Cause
But
We
you know what's
usually do a
funny?
3-hour show.
The last time we were here, we did it in 2 hours.
Yeah, but we just weren't as big then. I mean,
We
that
didn't
was
have
like-
as much to say.
That was 600 subscribers ago.
That was. That's probably more than that.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, good, man. How are you?
Been all right?
Been good, man.
Good.
Oh, you're good.
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing new.
Not much.
Oh,
Not
one of my
much.
favorite guests.
What?
favorite guests of all time. Two of our favorite guests of all time.
What was your
I'll tell
batting
you
average
what,
this
when
season?
Daryl's off the show, these are my two favorite.
I was at 500.
Just
so
period.
500?
last week, and then I got to 478.
Did you laugh at Ted Williams and say sucker? No. Okay.
No? All right, so we got, unfortunately, I didn't have a Holden graphic. I should, though, but we got Dale Dub and Holden. Holden Dub, also known as, what does Kevin call you?
South?
Dirty South.
Dirty South. Dirty South. All right, so.
The ATL.
Turn that off. Hi. What's up? Where'd you go? Oh, I look one.
Holden, what are you? How's the summer season going?
Started off slow. Last week I got up to 500, but I think I'm probably at like 460 now.
You like your new club?
We're all right.
Yeah. Same like competition?
Yeah, I don't think we've played anyone that good. But like, everyone's hittable, you know?
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
Not like it's too fast yet.
All right, so Dale Dub.
Yes, sir. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you
pal.
for inviting me over to the table.
I'm so glad you're here.
This is
Thank you for
fantastic.
making time out of your busy schedule.
Hey,
I mean, it's been a
anytime.
minute.
I keep trying, but I keep getting pulled aside.
Those kids keep you busy, man.
Yeah, they're trying to eliminate them as fast as I can.
Whoa. Don't privy me to any of the info on that.
Yeah, and this is the second time here today at the
Yeah,
Hilltop Lounge.
probably the last time.
I hope you
Second
love
last
your.
time.
second last time?
I hope you love your nephew better.
I mean, not last time. Yeah, oh, he's the best.
Well, I
You're
like
not
how
gonna
you
get
said,
rid of your nephew.
No, I'll keep him.
Okay.
I like how you said probably.
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 Dale always keeps his options open.
I never give a straight answer. Learned that a long time ago.
You must
Classic
be a politician.
cowboy.
You must be
Nah.
That's what makes him a great Cowboy fan, right here.
Yeah, I read a little article today about Dak Prescott being overrated. Who ever heard of that one?
Never heard of that before.
Are you still doing it? Oh, this is a cheeseburger.
But this is fantastic.
No, I think I don't know. Whoever else wants some.
I'll try the wings tonight. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So this is fantastic. Talked to Darko earlier. He said he was really excited for you guys to come in today. He was like, if you wait about an hour, they'll be here at 5:30 to get set up. And I had a few pops with him. What a nice guy. Well, he was just serving, but nicest guy in the history of the world.
Yeah, a great bar owner. A cool place to be. And you like the food. You've had the wings, right?
That's what I usually get, hot wings.
Hot wings. Now, out of 10, what do you give the wings?
Probably like a 8.5.
8.5.
That's
That's strong.
pretty good.
That's solid.
That's like an 85.
Wild Wings,
Unless
they're
I
at
check.
Wingstop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for
Way
sure.
bigger.
Wingstop's got to be the worst place in the history of the world. Have you guys ever been to the Wingstop?
I don't like Wingstop.
Yes, we have.
Now
I'm
Wingstop.
not a fan.
Wingstop
That was Wingstop's
is
better.
Never had
Wingstop
Wingstop.
is good.
Wingstop is better than Wingstop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. We got.
That's not your
Lisa's
bowling
here?
shirt. What the heck?
No bowling?
Wow. One of our favorite
Pay
waitresses of
$50
all
for,
time, if not our favorite waitress.
Oh, we're in Circa. I love Circa.
Circus Sports.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Never heard of it.
That makes you even cooler. Yeah.
It's like Daryl just let her borrow his shirt.
I think that may have been what happened. Yeah.
Sometimes y'all
Thanks.
grow
Giving
things.
some love.
So how is the last hour? I was in an event. I couldn't get. I couldn't watch. I actually had you on in the bleachers.
Did you try to use your shortwave radio to tune in?
I did not.
Okay, well next time
Gotta
it's
keep it
guaranteed to
handy.
work.
Yeah, I will.
Keep it with you.
Is
Yeah.
that the same thing as a ham radio? Is it?
Totally different.
Okay.
No, ham is amateur. Like we could, but shortwave is.
I thought you said Winningham radio.
Where do I,
Right.
like, how much
might
is
have.
a decent shortwave radio?
Drank some
not
of that
much.
Porta party.
Yeah, you can buy them on Amazon for $25.
That's right here. If you want to try the 17.5%.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting your vibe on this here, Dale.
Yeah, certainly.
Holden, you can't try that.
Is there a lot of crazy people on shortwave radio
it's that
just
way.
like putting
Try here.
conspiracy theories out there? Is that
Is there
what
anything
happens?
left in there? Just drink it right out of the bottle.
Yeah, if there's anything left in there.
Oh,
If
yeah,
not,
there you
this-
go. Right out of the bottle, Dale.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a shorts exclusive.
Everything else will taste great after you drink
You know,
that.
shorts. Shorts is when you're mowing the grass.
Yep.
A little soft parade.
You're not drinking this when you're mowing the grass.
He left that in his golf bag last.
He might mow the
pulled
neighbor's
out the
grass
spring.
after drinking that.
This is your new favorite shorts beer.
That's not me.
That's not you.
That's probably really, really good to a lot of people. I'm not one of them.
Not you.
Not the Dale Dub.
This was an epic fail.
That's a club that I can't be in. Well, you know what? But the aftertaste, it gets better.
Yeah, because it's gone.
It's lingering.
I think we might have had this conversation.
Now have a sip of your wonderful beer, and
Okay.
then you'll be loving life again. Now,
All right, so we're down. We only got a few minutes left. We're at 113 minutes.
Not yet.
No, I'm not saying Holden's got to go. I'm just saying we might have to
I'll
just.
have to bring on Lauren. We'll just have all the guests come on then.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
no one
yeah.
wants to hear me anymore.
I mean, get rid of you, Rich. That's easy. We've been talking about that for years.
Why does it always say on the block next to his name?
Who else needs to step in?
Who else wants out?
Does your missus want to jump in?
Where you been?
I think she's pretty.
All right, what's 100
Pretty
plus
hammered?
14
114. You got 6 minutes left.
in relation? We got 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 6 minutes. All right.
Wait, why
6
is it a time
minutes.
limit?
Well, we can keep going after.
Hi, how are you?
But we got to at least sign off.
Did you hear we're being simulcast right now?
I heard that.
Yeah, we have till 9
But I
p.m.
didn't see it.
You don't have any enemies in the southern hemisphere, do you?
No.
Good.
Wait, is Ecuador?
I
think that's part of
Ecuador,
yes.
yeah.
I would say
I
that's-
might then.
Are you wanted by chance?
No.
No? Okay, all right.
I'm not
So
wanted
you're okay.
anywhere,
Any cartel?
especially not at home.
Any cartels coming after you?
Right.
No.
No, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
All right, so Lauren. I'm Jim, by the way. I think we met before.
I came to the one show.
Yeah,
in
she
your
was
office.
here.
You did,
Yeah.
yeah.
And in Detroit for the draft.
That's
Did you
right.
enjoy it?
Enjoy what?
The show?
Like last time I
broadcast?
came?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like shocked by how awesome it was set up. Now, when I got there, I was like, this is legit. I thought it was just going to be some little setup, some little podcast. I was like, wow, I was amazed. I was very impressed.
A
It
little
was really
unexpected
nice.
support.
Do you like the lighting?
It's big league.
Because a
right.
lot of ladies like the lighting. They keep telling me. I don't know why.
Can you put like a little shade around it or no?
No, not really. It's got to be
It
bright enough.
doesn't like
yet
it's
soft.
bright when you look at it, but like when I'm looking at not at the light, it doesn't bother me.
It's also
I
a
think
bug
it's
zapper, I think.
Yeah. we killed 102 mosquitoes.
Dude, you should see the flies around the
Nice.
bottom here. It's amazing.
Was it
But
because
this-
they were drinking the porta?
They were in the porta
Party?
In the porta potty.
Porta
Maybe
potty.
you should keep it outside.
It's
Then.
it's patent pending,
It is patent pending.
and everything is what's the word for that when it's intellectually protected?
Could be copyrighted or
Copyrighted. It's
trademarked
copyrighted.
or-
I think
Trademarked.
I think Mr. Wonderful talks about that all the time.
Oh, he does. He does. And I want the patent on this in the perpetuity. That's a big one on the Shark Tank. They like to say perpetuity.
Don't be selling that.
But hold
off.
a minute. Yeah, they always say that.
Yeah,
but wait
perpetuity.
a minute. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, he stole it. This guy's talking about property.
Right?
Yeah, he was the original Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It's on the back of his shorts.
Yeah.
That is true.
Isn't that what they called Don Rickles, Mr. Wonderful? No, Mr. Warmth.
He
Yeah.
was Mr. Warmth. Yeah,
He had a
was
way.
Mr.
He had a way about him.
He did. Yeah. You ever see him in Andiamo's showroom? I bet your Tones did.
saw
Did
him
you
in
see
I
that?
did
Soaring
not,
Eagle.
but I know. Yeah, I know. You
Yeah.
used to come there. Yeah.
For sure.
I
For
saw
sure.
him in the Soaring Eagle Casino and
Nice.
Bingo Hall, I think it was. Yeah.
Okay.
2002-ish.
All right. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do for the
He was
last
very,
3 minutes.
very
we're on.
insulting.
We had 3 minutes. And I know there's people at home that are dying to get the answer to the trivia questions that
Okay,
we had earlier.
bring
So
it.
I'm going to
Throw
give
it
these out. I'm not going to tell anybody who won. Dale Dub might know this. Lauren.
What's
I
the
don't know.
question?
All right, here we go. It's a smush words. Dang it. Here we go. Put it up here. So, one of the question. This Tiger won a batting title with a 361 batting average and never hit over 282 in the 12 seasons after that. That's part one of this. Part two is the song title which Sting sang the opening lines, I want my MTV, and shared a co-songwriting credit. That was the only line that he wrote. So you put them together, Dale.
Okay.
You get Norm Cash money for nothing. Cash money for nothing.
Oh, okay.
Norm
you get
Cash
it?
was 361.
Yes.
Wow.
Batting title.
One time
That was first year?
One time he took a piano leg to the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually seen a cartoon of that, and I wondered if it was actually a true story. I have a hard time believing it, but I did see it in a crazy facts, sports facts book.
Okay. Did not know that. Here's number two. Give these out here.
Did anybody get that correct?
Oh
wait, no, I'm
I
sorry.
have to look. I'll have to look. I'll announce it next week. I know.
Not me.
All right. He owned the Detroit Lions
had
from
Miguel
1954 to 2014. Okay, so he owned the Detroit Lions from 1954 to 2014 is part one. Part two is Andrew Dice Clay played this title character, a rock and roll detective quote, in 1990. You put them together. Does Dale know this one?
I got
I know
this
the
one.
first part.
I got this one.
You got this one?
Do you know this one?
No?
No idea.
Okay.
I have no guesses either.
Mr. Ford Fairlane. I think that's what the big.
You're missing a blank.
Yeah, it's okay. He would have got this.
You have to put
We
William
got one
Clay
minute.
Ford.
Yeah, it'd be William Clay. I'll take either one.
That's what the big buck would have called him, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, it was William
This
Clay.
ball is Mr. Ford.
William Clay Ford Fairlane.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. I know you got that one.
I got
I'll
that
tell you
one.
what, 2 weeks from now, by the way, we're not going to be on next week.
Where are we going?
Unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town.
Taking the show
Me
to
and
the
Tones
road?
are going out of town. But I wanted to thank everybody. We should thank
Oh my
everybody.
gosh.
We got 1 minute. We got 30 seconds.
Thank all the viewers, subscribers out there, been following us. JT, none of this would happen without you starting this. This was your dream, your seed. You laid it.
I'm laying the seeds.
You planted it, and here we are today, 100 episodes later. So thank you for that.
Yes. I don't need any accolades. By the way, 10 seconds. This is WBCQ The Planet 5130, Monticello, Maine, USA. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Signing off.
Nice.
Peace.